sweaty mint on my back.
Brandon Ayuk to the Steelers? No Vita Vea in San Francisco. Let's get talking about it.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
David's gone.
Ahoy, hoy.
He gave us that hook and then left.
Philly says he'll be on a shorty soon.
Shoddy. David said, don't worry, baby birds, I'll feed you.
That's not what he said, actually. I have bad reading comprehension.
Well, the Brandon Ayuk
You in most
to
of America.
Philly, or not to Philly. That would be hilarious.
The
Brandon Ayuk to the Steelers is actually heating up. Apparently, they have some sort of framework for a trade, which at this point, I'm praying to God it includes like Jennings Dunker, like Kenny actually.
There's no way they'd give you Dunker. No.
I don't know how they got him in the 5th, and Seahawks got Bo Stevens in the 5th. What are we doing? I'm not going to get into it right now.
By the way, Dunker trained at the facility. My PT guy.
Did you say that? I think you said that.
Yeah.
Maybe not on a live, but.
He worked actually with Dunker a little bit, so we talked a little bit about Dunker because he was actually a Steeler fan as well, so he was excited, of course, that he went to the Steelers.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Every PT session, I'd show up and me and him would just sit there. It was like an hour-long just shit-talking session. I love it.
That's a dream come true, man. I didn't know that about him. You know, I hated him at first, and I admitted it. And I usually, when I hate someone at first, I usually know I'm going to like them a lot later.
And you did, yeah. You hated him, and then you turned like when the draft got closer. You were like, you know what?
Couple weeks before, I was like,
inside at guard, I think is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, that would be great for y'all. Great, but
I was telling Kenny like maybe him in like a 6th round pick, but then he's telling me they don't have a 6th round pick, so probably be 7th.
2 7s and a 5th. Yeah, they have 2 7s and a 5th.
No matter what, at this point, draft assets are draft assets. And I told y'all this earlier today. I saw from another report that I couldn't remember if it's the 26 or 27, but one of the upcoming draft class, there's going to be supposedly a lot of talent. And, no matter what, it's better than what he's giving you now.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait till the draft. So unfortunately, we have to have a whole season first.
We'll have to ask Sponge when he comes in. We'll talk about the Vita Vea thing in a minute. We'll have to ask Sponge when he comes in. I've seen different things, but I've heard different things. Supposedly, A.J. Brown was tearing up the Eagles secondary at camp in the joint practices today.
I bet.
But yeah, the Vita Vea thing.
Yeah, that's a shame. That was the same thing, you know.
What do you mean it's a shame? I was saying they didn't going to trade him.
Yeah.
You know. Or if they do, it would be for a haul that's, a 31-year-old football player just isn't worth a haul, is it? Or are they?
I feel like you could still get a late first-round pick for him, but
wow.
It's just
wow.
That's just how I feel. A guy that old, just not worth the early pick.
Honestly, I saw it like the Cam Jordan thing. I saw a guy who was older, who was on a team for a long time. I didn't see him leaving, and I just figured that he was trying to get more money to stay at home. It's easier to stay home. You don't want to move now, you know?
Yep. When I did my rebuilding of the Saints, sorry, David, go ahead.
Cam Jordan's been with the Saints forever, bro.
Yeah.
And that was the guy I wanted to get him last year, like via trade, and be like, bro, just 1 year. Come on.
We've wanted to get a lot of good people.
When I did my rebuilding of the Saints, I said, man, I don't want to move Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan is kind of like defensive null at this point. Him and the linebacker that I think he might still be there, but he might have finally left. Was it D'Amico? No, not D'Amico, Ryan. There's another Ryan linebacker down there they've had forever. But I was like, man, Cam, as much as I want you to stay, I want you to be able to chase a ring. And draft assets you could help the franchise in a certain sense and possibly go get a ring. So, like, I viewed it I don't want Cam to leave, but I'm willing to let Cam leave to go wherever he wanted to go, in my opinion, if I was the GM of the Saints. So,
well, you heard Falele went to the Jags. How do you feel about that? You talked his ass down so bad. Why would Liam Cohen want him, Levi?
If you haven't seen Chad Ochocinco and who is it does the show with him? Is it Shannon Sharp, I think? They have a show
Ochocinco
together.
and Sharp, yeah.
Yeah, they have a show together, and they
Speakeasy.
talk so much shit about Daniel Falele.
Is it Nightcap? Oh, it's Nightcap. Nightcap.
He lost to a 4-stringer in that Giants game. And he got shucked in the most textbook way on the inside.
Yeah, it sucks that they have film, right? Because then you have to see yourself looking like ass.
Talk about it, and a lot of content creators on the Ravens side have. This is a guy that John Harbaugh refused to bench for years, and was like, "No, this is my guy. I'm willing to die on this hill for him."
It was their Jake Brendel.
Yeah, and it raises again question marks and eyebrows, and we'll see how he does in Jacksonville. We'll see, right? It's gonna be fun though.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, if you think about it, backups with starting experience is kind of valuable, right?
I mean, yeah, reps are valuable no matter what.
NFL.
Yeah. There's a reason they do joint practices.
I mean, I'm not
it's hard to get real reps.
I'm just saying that's how it is.
Joint practices.
Yeah, we're actually doing ours with Minnesota right now, and Jacoby Lane had, of course, another fucking highlight reel catch against Minnesota's corners today.
There was a lot of teams that got 2 good wide receivers. You were one of them, right?
I definitely am starting to think so. He didn't, because of course, so supposedly his knack coming out of college was that if you jammed him at the line of scrimmage, he couldn't get the separation. But of course, the thing
sounds crazy.
He's got 6'4" size, so as long as you give him a good ball, and that was what happened today. Him and the corner were kind of stride and stride. He got that half step, got in front of him, a lot of hand fighting, go down the field for 10 yards. And then the ball is just floated right over his shoulder, and he just makes a textbook grab, through contact, exactly what you want to see, man.
John Jay, I know, man. I try and tell people all the time. I told these guys today in our private chat that we do. But it's hard to believe. I get it. I totally get it. It's hard to believe.
So the thing is this, with Vita Vea being off the market, the Niners were clearly open to the idea of bringing a more veteran tackle in, because they were linked to him in a lot of talks. I feel like that had to be some type of legit. The Niner base, David, I think you wanted him, and I would have wanted him too. Yeah. So is there another guy out there is the real question.
Right now?
Yeah. Exactly.
Bargain bin guy. Niner bargain bin guy, yeah. From Big Lots, we can get somebody from Big Lots, but we don't shop at Gucci. We don't shop at Prada. We don't do that. We went to Baby Gap a few times. We got Demo. No, I'm just kidding. All right. God bless anybody that size.
Free agency.
They were hunter-gatherers.
There's always some final cut down day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to go from 90 men
never know who's gonna
to
get
53. Cut. Urinating tree. What happened? Doesn't he have a huge account?
Wait, what happened to?
That's got to be McNiners started the whole BA thing, I think. He started the whole rumor. Now people in Pittsburgh is talking about it.
Get on, kid. Why did you take away his fan card?
Yeah,
I'm only interested because apparently he's dropped into my channel a few times, and I was like, "Who is this fucking guy?"
He does it for McNiner too, I think. Guy has he's got 50,000 subs, and he hangs out in McNiner's chat sometimes. It's weird.
I talked to my trainer a little bit about that. I was like, "Yeah, this guy named Tom Grossi, and then this weird channel named Urinating Tree."
Win 8 games might win you that division anyway. So what's the difference?
You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong.
Hell no. That's going to be 8 and 9, 4, 8 and 9 teams. 9 and 8, 9 and 8, 8 and 9, 8 and 9.
I've been very vocal about how I feel about the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. It's only a matter of time before it happens again.
Yeah, they're already falling apart over there, I think.
Yeah. The Ravens did get some bad news today, though. I don't know if y'all saw.
I might have heard.
Of course, with the joint practices with the Vikings today, Danny Pinter,
Oh,
who
yeah.
started at center this last game, was carted off the field. So he probably not good.
Yeah, but we've had a guy carted off for cramps, so maybe he's okay.
Technically, Nate Wiggins was carted off last week, but he was back. He's back already. So anyone who hypes up Drew Aller is getting their.
Hey,
oh, you got to talk to Kenny.
I let the players do the talking. I pick them, and then the
I
players
saw
do the
the point,
talking.
David.
3 touchdowns, baby.
You know what, though? I'll give Drew Aller this. Out of all the quarterbacks in this class, which I think Kenny would agree wasn't the greatest quarterback class that's been talked about.
Hell no, it was horrible.
So out of the quarterbacks in this class, as someone that was there at the combine and watched every single one of these quarterbacks throw live and have it on video. If you want videos, I can pull that shit up.
He's special.
I've got like 90 hours of fucking footage. But I can pull that up for you. And I will admit the ball left Drew Aller's hands better than most of the quarterbacks in that draft class.
As I said many
the
times,
footwork's horrible though. It's not.
I said many times that James Franklin ruined him. You couldn't name one of his wide receivers in Penn State, for example. Okay, they didn't give a crap about him. That's all
Marcus
defense.
Wheaton,
I guess.
maybe
Whedon.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably wrong on that.
But you know what? Honestly, Drew Aller. Tell you what, Drew Aller impressed me. I had him as QB2, and he did play better than Ty Simpson. So right now, I'm ahead, baby.
At least you didn't call the Grossi posse the Grossi.
No, I would
called
never.
him Grossi when I first, because I was like, "Who's this fucking Grossi guy? Tom Grossi?" And
I don't even. That shit doesn't even pop up on my feed anywhere. So like,
the Grossi posse has not forgotten
it's
that.
not algorithm is not bringing that shit to me. They know it's not gonna work.
I know. I failed.
But no, hell no, that wasn't consensus, baby. Just like Ethan Kaliak-Manis being drafted, nobody knew that shit was gonna happen, brother.
There really ain't no deep.
I got my QBs. I'm good at QBs. I'm good at O linemen, and I think I'm good at something else. But that's about it. 11 players. I'm good at picking 2 or 3 of them. So, but Drew Aller was not a consensus high pick at all.
Yeah.
And Ethan Kaliak-Manis, nobody even fucking knew about except me and Spongy. He got picked.
Yeah, and when I finally saw the numbers after y'all said it, I was like, I mean.
And another guy that I said was going to do good, Ethan Kaliak-Manis, and okay, he went 6 for 10. But if you watched it wasn't bad.
How about my boy Joe Fagnano? I can't say his name. Fagnano.
I would say Fagnano if you're in North Jersey, but I can't speak for what his name actually is.
I know it's even worse as he trained at the facility too.
That's nice.
I still don't know how to say his name.
You could ask him though.
Yeah.
6 games that would be a lot for the Browns.
My problem was I wanted to make a video of working out and everything, but at the same time I was like, damn, I kind of want to I respect the grind of everything that's here in a certain sense. You know what I mean? And when I'm there to work.
Yeah, that's fun. I wish I can go to the gym.
It was intense. It was a learning experience. I did it mostly, to kind of learn about the whole process, see where I sat, it was fun. But,
when I worked for DuPont, I used to work for DuPont, and I was on their medical and shit, and they had facilities on the property, so I could go in and get a checkup and shit, work out. They'd put shit all over my body, read a bunch of things, give me measurements, have me do the stretching test and everything. I can't. I'm not paying for that shit anymore. I'm not gonna do that. So I used to be free. I don't do that shit no more. But yeah, that's awesome.
What's funny is I went back to my gym because I just continued my same lifting schedule, but just went back to working out at my gym in my apartment complex. And my God, though, my pace is so much faster because I'm just in nice AC now instead of 107 degrees dying in a puddle of my own sweat. And
speaking of sweat,
yeah,
Shedeur Sanders, one bad pass, and everyone wants to poop on his day. Let me explain what happened. I know people don't like reasons, they call them excuses, but I'm just going to tell you what happened. Apparently, And Levi may know this, and anyone who plays quarterback knows this. I didn't know this, but apparently everyone who plays the quarterback position knows this. Sometimes the center's sweating his fucking balls off. and his fucking sweat is like dripping like a waterfall off his nose. And so it dripped on the ball. The ball was fucking soaking wet. Shador got the fucking thing. And
Jason
you can watch
Kelsey's
him.
talked about this.
You can watch
Peyton
him in the
Manning has
film.
talked about this.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's his name? The old center for the fucking Colts. Peyton used to talk about this with him.
Oh,
Jeff
shit.
Saturday.
But okay, Saturday.
Bro.
Undrafted free agent, by the way.
Out his ass one time because he was sweating so fucking hard.
Yeah, so
talking
he's
about they would
sweating,
stuff like extra towels.
it wasn't even.
Pants to
I
try
don't
to
even know who their center is right now, but the guy was, he's sweating his balls off. He's trying to fight for a job. He's sweating all over the fucking ball. Shador gets it, and you can see him in the film. It's hilarious. He's like, and he flips the ball twice to try and find a fucking spot that isn't soaking wet. He throws it with somebody in his face, and he fucked up. And he said it in the presser like a joke, and people are like, "Fuck this kid! What a piece of crap! He didn't even take it serious."
You know what,
he's
though?
laughing, and he's like, "Cause it
a
was,
lot of people don't give Tom
what it
Brady
was.
credit for this. In
No.
Tom Brady in his later years, he talked about this a little bit himself, but more towards the rain aspect.
Yeah,
But
of course."
And I've watched a lot of his throws, and some of those bad games, you got to give up on finding the laces. You just got to be able to fucking still wing it like 10
anything you can
yards
get
on
two
a track.
fingers on that are dry is what you're looking for. 2 fingers, if you forget it. Listen, move on.
Just 2 fingers. I'm telling you.
Dry.
If you're lucky, boss. Been a while.
But so they were released a list today of potential Pro Bowler, first-time Pro Bowlers for each team. Any guess who they had for your 49ers?
So these are what?
Very first Pro Bowl.
The first Pro Bowl is a big. Well, Pro Bowl is not all pro. Isn't there a difference? Which one is the legitimate one?
I think
Someone remind me. All Pro is legitimate.
All Pro. The Pro Bowl is like fan votes. It's a popularity contest.
That's why Shador won it. Whatever. Okay, so now I know which one is which. If you're an All Pro, that's pretty hard to do, right?
Yeah.
And so that gets some respect. I don't care what team you're on. So for the first time, I don't really know that much about the Niners, to be honest, about who's won like awards and shit, to be quite honest. But for the first time, if Warner's never won it, like I would think he's an All Pro. That right?
I definitely think he's made the Pro Bowl.
Warner has made an All Pro.
I'll give you a hint. It's a year 2 player.
Okay, year 2 guy. Oh, huh. Well, that's very interesting.
David?
Somebody from the last draft, you're saying?
Yeah.
Fuck, you got me.
The Ravens won, honestly. I was like, wait, that guy hasn't been to a Pro Bowl? But y'all's, I mean, maybe. He's a former 3rd-round pick.
You're talking about, it wasn't CJ West then?
No, sir.
And not Nick Martin?
No, sir. 6th-round pick, I think Nick was. I hope he was a 6th-round pick.
Or 5th. He might have been. No, we drafted him early, bro. It was right after the Michael Williams.
At least when y'all drafted Nick flashed in my numbers. It's Upton Stout, by the way.
Oh yeah, I could.
So
All Pro.
For the Pro Bowl, he is the predicted first
Pro
time Pro
Bowl
Bowler for your team.
Pro Bowl, fine.
Which
yeah.
I mean,
he ain't getting no All Pro. Yeah.
I mean,
and not that I don't like Stout, but you have to think of all the other cornerbacks.
You never know.
No, you're right. But I'm just thinking about all the other cornerbacks in the leagues, guys. Like it's just really hard to be.
Actually, was the Bills player. I was so awestruck that this guy had never been invited.
Well, it's not Hairston because that's a second-year player.
8th year, and I think Chimera, if he was here, would agree with me. Ed Oliver, the defensive tackle.
I don't even know who that is. I'll be 100% honest with you.
He blew up our game against the Bills like a year ago. He was just absolutely dominant in that win.
I don't know defensive players as well because they're not like valued in fantasy in that way. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, and for me to learn about defensive players, I'd have to do that on my own. That's going to take some time.
Yeah, and Steve, I saw Tyler Warren pulled his groin. David Montgomery has never made a Pro Bowl.
Well, he's not an RB1. That's why. So
Kenneth Walker, the 3rd in Kansas City, never made a Pro Bowl.
I thought he was mid, to be honest with you, last year.
Milton Williams, the defensive tackle for the Patriots, never made a Pro Bowl.
He did.
Garrett
Wow.
Wilson for the Jets never made a Pro Bowl.
That's a
I'm like,
shame.
wow.
I mean, that's a quarterback problem. It's not a Garrett Wilson problem.
Not wrong on that though.
Same thing with like Drake London. Somehow Drake London continues to kick ass every year, but he has no quarterback.
They have the Ravens as Malachi Starks and the Falcons Xavier Watts. I'm just saying.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Watts is an easy one, I think.
Jordan Love has never made a Pro Bowl.
I'm gonna stop
I'm
hating
sorry,
on Jordan
I'm sorry,
Love.
Packers.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop hating on Jordan Love. I'm done, Jordan Love.
kinda
Oh,
got
we got
what he
Terror Dome hitting the vape coming in.
Hey,
What's
He
going
didn't
on, my
know.
peoples?
He tried to sneak that in.
Lifestyle. Lifestyle.
Low.
I love that. It was that Joe Kim or whatever
Joe
that
Kim,
comedian is.
The Filipino guy?
Yes, he's got a big.
Oh, Joe Coy.
Joe
Coy.
Coy, yeah.
Where's John Jay? He loves that guy.
He played Lifestyle. I don't understand what this guy's saying.
Low.
Sometimes you just vibing.
You let me lifestyle.
We better get it
I'm
together.
trying to
this
mumble
year.
my way to fame too.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be all the rage.
Well, we could talk about how the Seahawks are trying to do something to stop the Rams, but we're not. By signing Terry and Arnold and Trayvon Diggs. Say what you will about both of those guys. I mean, they can do that shit. They just won a Super Bowl. They can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And it works. Now you look at those moves and you're like, fuck, those are good moves.
McDonald is
And they
just
don't
a
need to be
damn
making
good
those
coach,
moves. They're
man.
already good. So,
McDonald
come
is a
on,
damn
man.
good
We got to
coach.
do something.
Pretty solid.
The
We gotta
one
do
thing
something.
I really respect out of Mike McDonald is the moment he got to fucking Seattle, he cut every safety on that roster. And then the season, he started throwing interior linebacker.
Well, you know
out
what he
the
has
door left and
now.
right. He knows exactly what he wants to make his system work. And he eventually got it.
You know, he's got by the end of the year, I think, because I know they have a good safety in there now. I still think it's going to be Imanwari and Bud Clark in there next year. Like I feel like that's going to be their
I
safe.
forgot
That's
I like
Bud
Bud
that's
Clark coming out of
they
school. Man.
unbelievable. The two guys
Bud Clark
they got.
is good at playing up at the line of scrimmage too, just like Worry. Like you
Scary
can just
stuff.
basically play him on both sides of the formation, and it just gives you such versatility, just so effortless.
And I still
flip
think
the play.
Jalen Milroe is going to be a problem for us in a couple of years.
We'll see about that.
He's the only guy on my list that didn't get to play for the quarterback out of that draft. I definitely wanted to see him.
Yeah, they look good. Y'all been checking the Hard Knocks out? Y'all seen the last couple of episodes?
Yeah,
seen
you can
clips
catch
here
him on
and there.
YouTube for free. Somebody's putting them up. Thank God for
Okay.
that guy.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Got a good culture. We got our work cut out for us, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's why I'm so excited for the Jesse Minter era. They continue just to throw shade at Harbaugh every day.
Oh. I didn't mean to have that up there.
Isn't there
And we looked pretty good spanking
some
the
sort
Eagles.
of Hard Knocks curse going on?
Yes, as far as I know, nobody has gone to the Super Bowl after being on Hard Knocks that year at least.
Yeah. It's just hard, man. It's hard.
That's what she said.
Brought to you by Blue Chews.
Blue Chews.
I'm your Blue Chew man. Ding, ding,
Anything been crazy going on, though, for the 49ers?
Oh, that's every day here, bro.
Yeah, didn't go too well for our pass defense with one
I don't want that crap.
Mr. Herbert out there going bombs over Baghdad.
Oh, wow. It
Every
looked bad.
time
Thank God we had Stribling, or we would have looked horrible out there if it wasn't for him.
Man, yeah, Jair Brown looks like
Oh, I got trucked.
oh,
Oh, my God. He got trucked by Omari and Hampton, bro. Oh, my God.
every time I look, man, they go
Ooh.
deep. I'm like, where's my deep safety? Oh my Lord, what happened
You know what's
there?
best sad is
I hope you're right,
Hampton does
Steve-O.
way more than Jair does. So yeah, I could see that.
Dude, Hampton just big.
Hampton's like 220, 224.
Yo,
somewhere in that
he
range.
ran his little ass over.
Jair's right in that
it
range
looked
too.
it looked bad. It looked bad. He had him rolling like a
You know what? I
cheetah
may
in the
have.
Serengeti.
Hold on here. I may have something that reminds us of what happened to Tig today. Let's see. Oh, maybe I. Oh, no.
Or
Well,
Texans, though,
this
losing
one I
Wiggins
guess.
for the season
This one I
towards
guess.
ACL.
I thought I had I could have swore I had the Bengals getting run over for some reason, but
I
now I
will
can't find
say,
it.
The Ravens
Damn
do
it.
have one thing to look forward to. So, of course, bad news. Danny Pinter was taken off on a cart today at the Vikings
Yeah, that
practice.
sucks. You didn't need to lose anybody at that position.
Danny Pinter started the game. He played 15 snaps, if I remember correctly. But technically, he was one of two guys I mentioned earlier that we signed early in free agency, kind of under the radar guys to bring in and compete at guard center.
Mhm.
The other guy's name is Jonathan Gwynn.
Yeah.
I never heard of this guy before.
I did
We
yesterday.
We also brought in a coach named Ledford, who was the O-line and run game coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of credit given to him for what Bijan's done down there, but Bijan's just Bijan, let's be honest.
Bijan.
And I was very excited about this offensive hire. He brought Gwynn was considered like that 6 offensive lineman. Like, you got your 5 starters, but you got that one guy who's trying to break through. That was him. So
Ricky
he
Pearsall.
followed his coach to Baltimore for that reason. He played 51 snaps in the preseason game compared to Pinter's 14. Graded out 90 plus, apparently.
You know what they may have been trying to do? Save the other 2 guys, and they wound up finding this guy.
Well, yeah, they brought in between Pinter, Jonathan Gwynn, and Posick, who we signed recently from the Browns.
I figured those other 2 guys would be your 1 and 2, the other 2 guys.
And we brought in Penn State's starting center from last season as an undrafted rookie free agent.
You mean Drew Aller's center?
Yeah, Nick Dawkins.
There you
His
go.
dad's famous, I think. I can't remember for what.
Oh, yeah, that always
Might be a
helps.
wrestler.
No, but that just helps. Your dad's rich, and you're having problems catching the ball at first base, and he just calls one of his friends up, and he comes over and he's like, "I'll teach you how to play first base." And you're like, "Oh my God, it's blah blah blah." You're like, "Thanks, Dad."
So we're excited to see what Jonathan Gwynn
Lucky
gives
you.
us. Apparently, right after this play where Pinter went down, Jonathan Gwynn came in and then apparently put Dominique Citrus Orange into the dirt and broke a huge play up the gut right after it happened. So
I always thought he was small too.
It happened, but man, apparently Gwynn's looking really good at center right now.
I mean, if you're putting Dominique Orange on his ass, that's not a bad sign. He's like what, 6'5", right? Isn't he like 6'5"?
I think he may be 6'4", but I mean, he's still.
I thought he was
dude.
6'2", but he's big.
Yeah, he's big. I think Terradome likes it.
The Niners were embarrassed thoroughly.
What, at the joint practices?
Yes, sir. We were up there in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's the lead on Niners Nation. Along with Vita Vea has signed a 1-year deal for $30 million with Tampa Bay.
That's nice.
Wild.
That's
for
nice.
2 more seasons. He gets a $6 million bump in his new money this season, and it's gonna be $30 million. So we can wave that dream bye-bye.
Congratulations,
I was
Bobby.
actually talking about that earlier, Terradome, with him being off the market.
Oh,
you know,
man. And I didn't have an answer.
The Niners were linked to him a lot, which I think leads to that they were interested in bringing in a veteran defensive tackle. Who's left? Because obviously it seems like they wanted to bring somebody in. And I looked at free agency. I think the only guy out there.
Honestly, I had no answer, Terradome, and it's probably because I don't think we even thought there was anybody after him. I don't think
probably isn't.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I mean, I bet you on free agents, there's got to be some old fart on there.
I think I have it.
There has to be.
Let me look.
I mean, just yesterday, people getting signed off free agents are still decent. I know they're out there. I know there's decent players.
Position, interior D-line.
I froze up. I didn't hear anything.
You didn't miss. You didn't miss too much.
We were just talking about there's no.
We're
other
trying to
fucking
find
defensive
somebody
tackles out
after
there.
Vita Vea. If we don't get him, what are we going to do?
I think we've settled on what we have, and we're hoping that Alfred Collins becomes becomes a beast.
We had these
Overnight.
3 guys at left guard that we don't know what the hell is going to happen at left guard. We don't like any of them, but we got 3 of them. I guess when you have 3 left guards, you have 0 left guards.
We brought back Nick Zakel.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Nick Zakel.
Because he knows the
What
system.
3 are you talking about? You're talking about Robert Jones, Connor Kobe.
Yeah.
Who? Carver Willis.
Carver Willis.
I think that's the 3.
Then you got Nick Zakel, and I believe Enrique Cruz. I've heard ain't looking too hot.
Man, well, we said to put him at tight end. That was the whole. He ain't no blocker.
Oh man, it's
put him at
roll on that
fullback.
with Romello Height. Romello Height went by him, and he just like he.
Oh
he whipped,
man,
it looked
I
Three
watched it.
Stooges. Yeah,
I watched it. I wasn't commenting, but I was watching with you, and he just kept going under. Didn't you loop it? Wasn't that you? I was watching that shit. You just kept going underneath like a cartoon, And I'm like, dude, he's just gonna keep looping it like that. If it was the news, your producer would have been like, "Yo, that's enough." Like,
okay, that's
got
enough.
that shit.
You need to.
But it was for like a good 4 minutes of the.
Let's cut away the pig in a pickle.
I wanted it as my screensaver by the end of that. But good on Romello though. To be honest, he got low AF.
Yes,
but still he way too high. And you talked about this. I think you did. That he's always standing straight up.
Oh well, Alfred is. I know that, but hey, man.
Yeah, man. But Romello got low. To be fair.
Oh yeah. He was.
To be fair.
He dipped and had to bend, and
he's gonna work. He's gonna work out this year.
He was by
I have a lot of faith in him this year. And I usually don't like players. I mean, I give everybody shit. I really like Romello and Holton a lot. I think they're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna fit in just nice.
Well, Romello do good on a speed rush to the outside. Good bend.
He's got one thing.
But first and second down, that edge is looking real soft.
If you're the one-trick pony, you got to be good at the trick,
this
right?
Light guy. We've been trying to since like D Ford, and then we tried it with Leonard Floyd.
Who I think. Oh, is he still out there?
He's out there.
Samson Ebukam.
Samson Ebukam. He's
that's fine. That's fine.
He's a little bigger.
I just don't like when that guy left, and I don't think it was his fault. But I wasn't happy that he left. And then he went to the Chiefs. So
no, that was
that was Omenahu. Yeah. Okay. So that's the one I don't.
Yeah.
I like Sammo. Yeah.
Going to the Colts.
Okay.
Gotta have a heavier guy.
The Colts are okay. That's like our second team. We just store players there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The Colts get all our stuff.
Ward was there, and Armstead was there.
Right? By the way, Kenny, I pulled
Buckner.
up the free agent list and at interior defensive line, especially if you're looking for someone sub 30.
Okay.
You got like 3 options, maybe 4. Yeah, sub 30, you got 4 options.
4?
Yeah.
Good.
Who?
DJ Davidson, former team the Giants, played 23% of the snaps last year.
I mean, he may have been a victim of being on a terrible O-line.
Tufili, Jets, 20.4 snaps, both 27
Jets,
years
Giants.
old. You
Farm
got
team.
Your former player, Kevin Givens, still on the market from last year.
Oh, no, I thought we signed him. Did we drop him again?
Nito Jones from the Dolphins played 24% of the snaps last year.
Is his name Nito?
Bunny.
Oh, I thought you said Nito Jones. I'm like, Nito Jones. We need to sign him.
Yeah, sub 30. That's everything.
Great name.
Nito Jones in the locker room. Yo, Nito.
I will admit the Bills have 2 guys out there that are a little older. You got the guy I kind of like, but he's my age. Daquan Jones from the Bills played 43% of the snaps last year. He's 35 years old, but he's over 300. He's not bad.
Speaking of Daquan Wright is on the Browns. Did you know that, Levi? Wasn't that one of you guys? Daquan, the tight end, Ole Miss. He's a Brown. All right, off the Browns. Stop talking about the Browns, Levi.
Looking up in Cleveland.
How's who?
That's my Boston. Denzel.
I gotta check that.
I think I picked Denzel Boston to be the offensive rookie of the year. Sorry, Deshaun Stripling.
Boston's been tearing it
up.
up.
I thought we were going to.
Thought I was going to pick him, but
has any news came out? How's he looking up there?
Oh, Boston looks nice, bro. He's dropped
Boston
like 1 or 2
really good.
passes. He's wide receiver 1. They promoted him like halfway through camp. It was like,
yeah.
He didn't have
He's been,
much
the only
competition,
guy
to
that
be
can
fair.
hold on to anything.
But Casey Concepcion has been going nuts as well, dude.
Yeah,
Just
they crushed
bro,
that
they got
draft.
4. You said, I think Levi said, you got 4 first rounders, and with their first 4 picks, they got 4 first rounders.
Spencer
It's fucking
Tano,
crazy.
Casey
Andrew
Fano?
Berry,
Concepcion,
man. Andrew
Denzel
Berry.
Come on.
Boston,
Berry,
and then
he gets you ball players.
It
at
hurts my
26 in the second round, they also got Emmanuel McNeil-War in the safety.
who was
for
lighting shit up towards
It was
the end
supposed
of
to
the
go high in
camp.
the
Yes.
second.
He's
He was
balling
moving up
right
my
now.
board. He was moving up my board. Yeah.
Then they went and got 2 sneaky offensive linemen, Austin Barber, the
Austin
tackle
Barber,
from
late
Florida.
as hell they got him.
Yeah, which I
And
know
only
Terradome
because he
how
was
feels
hurt.
about his Florida Gator people.
Yeah, but only because Barber was hurt
Gator.
did he fall to that.
Yeah.
He
And then
would
they
have been
actually-
taken way earlier.
They took Parker Brailsford, the center from Bama.
Who Terradome liked.
Guy.
Yeah, that was
That's what
Terradome's
I'm saying.
guy.
They got 2 sneaky O linemen right
And, yo,
there in
right
the 3rd
now-
and 5th.
Right now, they're really they like Parker.
They went and
I'm
then got Justin Jefferson,
crazy.
linebacker from Bama, who
New
actually
system, new OC,
Not
new
bad.
HC, new center, no
Tight end.
quarterback. It's going to be wild in Cleveland.
Cincinnati, who I like a lot. I mean,
You put that in. New system.
Every-
New system.
No quarterback.
New coach. No quarterback.
Well, we're
Bad
not going to get
credit.
to see.
Good credit.
they got a
Give me
lot to
credit.
look forward to, honestly.
It's good. It's going to be fun.
Oh man, how do Seattle? I don't think did too much in the draft.
I mean, not in the draft, but I mean,
They got
they didn't
both.
kill
You're
it.
not
You have to
supposed
remember they
to.
started
You're
with
the
4 picks,
32nd
though.
pick.
They started with 4 picks, guys. They had 8.
Darian looked really good at the
By
combine
the
as
end of
someone
it.
that was there. Bud Clark works well in the system. Julian Neal, I love Arkansas, but I don't trust Razorback players like just how
Hello,
Terradome feels
Gracie
about
White.
Florida. That's how I feel about Razorbacks. But then
Yeah, I'm
they
not
went
a fan
and
of
got
that guy
Bo
either.
Stevens from Iowa.
Yeah,
And
I can't
fucking-
even
Yeah.
watch they raise
Bo
it back.
Stevens was just there the whole time, and I'm just saying, why haven't we taken this guy yet?
5th round, 8th pick overall in the 5th.
5th round's too late. Like, he should have been gone. He should
He
have
should
been
have gone
gone.
in the 4th.
4th, latest 4th. That's about it. Late 4th.
I agree. I agree.
Can't believe they got him like that, though. Their line is so nice.
Who else y'all got? Oh, the fucking Rams. Who else did the Rams
The
get?
Rams got Max Clare, who was my tight end, too. So I know nobody was on that but me, with him being number 2 tight end. Just like with the Aller. I had him number 2.
They're so loaded at tight end too. And then they went and got my draft crust, who I talked to a little bit on Instagram as well, and trained at the facility. Keegan Trust, tackle out.
Yeah, they got Keegan Tross, too. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, and then they got Terradome's boy CJ Daniels from the U, the wide receiver.
Don't think about it,
Yeah,
guys. Just don't think
solid.
about
He
it.
was a good
I try
number.
not to think about that stuff.
Yeah, man. These other teams.
I try and
The rich get
good
richer.
ball
I-
players.
I try and enjoy things like the Chargers taking all the players I liked. Like that. That was like incredible. They took last year.
And in free agency,
The
too. They
Browns
nailed
did
free
it. The
agency, too.
Patriots did it.
I heard Travis Burke, though, the tackle from Memphis, had a really rough day.
Well, he wasn't like highly like he wasn't an
He was a
early guy.
developmental guy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But he's got a future being what 6'7", 6'9" or something. Wasn't he really big?
Daniel Falele 6'8". I'm just saying.
Yeah, and Mike McGlinchey too was 6'8". So.
You can't see over those guys. Man.
apparently, our former boy from you. Oh, what up, Papa J?
Papa
Hey,
J.
what's going on,
guys?
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
It's Papa One Eye.
But how tall is the player that the Eagles have? Willie Lampkin,
Lampkin's like what? I
former
thought he was
Coastal
under.
Carolina
I
Shanta
thought he
player.
was
5'11".
under. Yeah, I
He's
thought he was under
5'11".
6. You ain't starting
5'11".
5'11".
How
I
much
don't
does he
care.
weigh?
Sorry. I mean, he's
been
supposed to
working
be
privately with Jason Kelsey.
unmovable.
And,
Also, Jason Kelsey, very small.
yep, they like their small
So-
athletic centers.
Some people like him small. You know?
And what's funny is I've seen Jalen Hurts joke about that because he has to get so fucking low when he goes
Yeah.
under center to get
That's
that
right.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they do that tush push, buddy,
Whew.
watch your ankles.
Oh no, poor Willie Lampkin at the bottom of that pile, bro. We're gonna have to check on him. Get him 2 flak
Yeah,
jackets,
he's 5'11", 290.
and he's gonna be at the bottom of the push pot. Oh hell no,
Dude,
Come on,
and back
man.
in the day, O linemen, they interviewed them. They would talk about it. They'd be like, yo, I didn't shower for days. So
Oh,
when we was there
no.
just laying in a pile, everyone had to fucking deal with my stink.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's so nasty. As long as nobody
mental
throws
warfare,
up on
bro.
the
TMI.
honestly, as long as you don't throw up on the field, that was the only thing that happened a couple times, and that's fucking nasty. I don't care how bad the locker room smells and shit, but people used to puke on the field because they weren't out there, they were not ready. You know what I'm saying? And like they'd be.
I watched
because
I think
they
someone in
never ran
college
so
do
much
that.
in
Now
their
some
life.
people get ready.
I always was better after I puked. So
Oh, dude, you feel
Yeah.
better instantly.
You feel
I was like,
lighter.
yeah, let's fucking go now, bitch.
Pressure's off.
Our old soccer coach used to say, man, if you ain't fucking puking during conditioning, you ain't running
So-
hard enough.
Yeah, you.
I was-
You're not pushing yourself hard enough.
Also, you learn about yourself because
Also,
that's
my
that-
trainer said that's
that
really
next
fucking
gear.
dumb.
That's that next gear.
I'm like, yeah, it's dumb, but they won 5 state championships under his head coaching reign because they just out conditioned everybody.
Pretty
When
much.
everyone was tired, they were just getting warmed up still.
Hey
Yeah.
man,
That's how our football team was. We were very well conditioned, and the coaches used to tell us during training camp, "We're doing this so you don't get hurt during the season, and watch how every other team is going to get hurt." And we played this other team in Santa Rosa or something like that in California,
Ooh.
and kids,
They were gassed.
The ambulance went there 3 times, 2 broken arms and 1 broken leg.
Damn. Well, Santa Rosa,
other
like,
team.
you know, come on, let's be gentle with Santa Rosa. It's not like that. Like Santa
By the
Rosa,
way,
has,
it's hard
there's,
to
a
say
lot
much,
of
is it?
there's a lot of
Yeah,
museums in Santa Rosa.
it's not the Nebraska of.
Yeah, it's not of California, right?
See, that's what happens when you're vegan, you know?
Yeah, man. I think a lot of that is because pork has collagen, and that's why these
Ooh.
SEC guys, their tendons and everything's good.
Yeah, man, you need
'Cause they've been
collagen.
eating, fatback
For
sandwiches.
sure.
More
For
pork.
sure.
A lot of the I will tell you this, a lot of the trainers that like the nutritionists and all that, they don't eat pork. They swear that pork is just so bad for you.
It's the other white meat, though. I mean, it's good.
I
Man,
fucking love a good thin pork chop. I'll
Give me
be
a
honest.
Oh
with
my
you.
God.
And I oversalt
Shake
my
it,
pork chops like
shake
nobody's
it, bake
business.
it. Shake it and bake it. though.
I fucking oversalt my pork chop every time, and it's fucking delicious.
You oversaw the cooking of it? You're like, no. You got to turn it up.
Eat them
You got
hog
to turn
bones.
the oven ain't hot enough. No.
One of my favorite things to put on, like the sneak things, like to put in your seasoning mix, celery salt goes so good. With
Celery
pork.
Man,
salt is
celery
on
is so
pork, man.
delicious.
Like
Celery is
is the-
just
in
mix
everything.
it in there with like everything else.
Carrots, onions, and celery is like the
Yeah,
base
man.
of
Holy
almost
Trinity.
gotta
anything.
have it. Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
the
Trinity
that's
of
the
cooking.
triumvirate.
Mm.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it. You know who's the most overrated spice ever?
Oh no.
That damn bay leaf does nothing.
I know, but it's in everything. They're like, no, it just
the
put it in there
bay
for 6 hours and then take
The
it out.
bay leaf is the use check of
That's someone with a
No,
really
that's
good.
the Daniel Fillet. It just stands there, acts like it's supposed to be doing.
The bay leaf has a good publicist, is what it is.
It
And
does.
so,
always gets
Someone needs to tackle Big Bay Leaf, bro.
right, that's what it is. It's big bay leaf because they come in and they're like, you need the bay leaf. You can't just leave the bay leaf out. What are you,
It'll ruin
crazy?
your whole recipe. You got to put
You
it
ever
in
see what
there.
happens
Just let
to
it
a
sit.
rib?
one catch every 3 games.
No, leave it in there. It's
yeah.
doing something.
You know what
doing
I
its-
miss
it's
from
doing
the
its
South?
thing.
Yeah,
I
it went
miss
to
so
Yale.
much.
Yeah.
Pterodome probably knows it. You ever had chicken bog?
Nah, I never had
Chicken
chicken
bog.
bog.
What is
man.
that?
No,
dude.
what's that?
Chicken bog is just like all it is just chicken, rice, and usually sausage all simmered
I'm already-
slow
oh,
and low
stop,
together.
stop.
Like
That's
You got to
it's
put
like
some
huge.
veggies in there, maybe some
and in
spinach.
Conway, they have a whole thing they call the bog off, and it's just a chicken bog competition.
Oh, I like
Everyone's
all
chicken bog,
stews
like-
and rice bowls and shit.
yeah,
I
you
love
pay
all
$20
that.
and you can just
Yeah.
eat a fucking ton of chicken bog.
Jambalaya type. deal.
Exactly. It's more. It's a
Yeah.
south, less
A dry
spicy
gumbo.
white
It's a
person.
dry gumbo.
But damn, it's so good.
I love to
Shit on
just-
a
With chicken
sandwich.
and
I'd
pork,
love to
baby.
just travel around eating in every state. That would be. I would like to do
Oh,
that for a
that'd be-
living.
Yeah, man.
I feel
That's
you
a
on that.
channel there.
Yeah,
All
that'd
right,
be
guys, I'm
nice.
selling everything. I'm buying an old school bus.
and I would bring my own bay leaf.
That'd be awesome.
Whatever
Actually, I
they're-
started my
whatever
own
they're
bay leaf
preparing, I
company.
just drop that bay leaf right in.
No, bro, I'm telling you, if you made your own bay leaf brand, that shit would be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? How much do you think it would cost you to buy bay leaves and just
There are no
resell
bay
them?
leaves. Oh,
Like you would make a fortune. Think about it.
you gotta have it in everything.
You just gotta once you get your company, you gotta pay a bunch of influencers to run
Right.
nonstop content. No. This recipe really
Can't do it.
doesn't come together unless you have
They
the
got
bay leaf.
bay leaf martinis coming out and shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a publicist. That's a publicist right there.
Guys,
Bay
if you
leaf.
add bay leaf to your vodka, you won't have a hangover.
No, yes, it is.
Levi,
These statements
that
are
was
not
genius.
endorsed by scientists, the FDA, or anyone.
That was truly genius.
Compliments of Billy Ray Valentine, ladies and gentlemen. Come to the Pity Pat Club and get you a bay leaf martini.
Kid you not, one of my best friends, his name is Bay Leaf.
My boy was named Bay Lump. We called him Bay Lump.
I just like Bailey's and bay leaf. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, John Jay?
What did I walk into?
We're just talking about bay
We're
leaves and
talking about
shit.
big bay leaf, the big bay leaf conspiracy.
Yeah.
I never thought I would say this statement on this
Tell
channel.
me what bay leaf tastes like.
They taste like
I was
soup.
about to put some bay leaf on my wine and see.
I
what
go
it
to
tastes like.
Isn't it supposed to have like a
channels
tea
and,
flavor?
And
I
I have
know.
seen that all the time. What did I walk into?
I know John Jay has used a bay leaf in some cooking before.
We do, but nobody ever
Yeah.
says. You know what this damn thing's missing?
A bay leaf.
Have more bay leaves.
Sometimes two. They're like two.
Christopher
It's
bay
like the
leaves.
more
Oh, shit.
cowbell skit, but it's more bay leaf.
I don't know if I have enough bay leaf. I might have to go to the store.
So I have a story.
Pterodome.
to tell
You got to do the more cowbell skit, but more bay leaf.
You need more bay leaf.
So I have a story to tell you. So a long time ago, in my backyard, some parsley started to grow in my house.
The
And then
devil's parsley?
I started to make it, and I put it in the salad, and I accidentally gave it to an officer. Oh wait, that's a TV show.
Yeah, that's Fred Sanford in the
Oh, hell
Rollo
yeah.
the Rollo's new plant episode.
Oh my god.
Crazy Juice says, "Don't disrespect my tocayo juice like that."
I've
Yeah,
heard
so
of it. Yep.
this week, Papa J, McNiner, and I released our Coach of the Year, Assistant Coach of the Year, and all that.
I haven't
What
seen
do you-
that yet.
Oh, you'll
I
see it.
haven't
Don't
seen the
worry.
final cut.
But you guys that are here and didn't do it, who do you guys think is going to be Assistant Coach of the Year, Coach of the Year this year? Levi, Terradome, John Jay.
Assistant coach will be who we are facing right now in
Oh.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That would be former head coach
Mike McD.
Mike McDaniel. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a couple of the other guys picked. I think McNiner and Papa J may have picked Mike McDaniel.
Yes, we did. Yes,
I
we
picked
did.
Brian Fleury because I'm a coward. Brian Fleury is our old tight ends coach who is now the OC in the Seahawks. Gosh darn it. Why does this happen?
Wow. And he's calling plays.
Oh, yeah. Let me call him, please.
I did
And
pick
he's
Mike
going to be the next
McDaniels
head
as
coach.
Okay.
coordinator of the year, assistant
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah, you
Yes, we
did.
did.
Yep.
That's a good question. I don't have an answer. I need to think about it.
We keep losing our coaches to the Seahawks, and then they win a Super Bowl. And now they're going to the Raiders, too.
So before I forget, I brought this up. I was watching Josh Daniel. What's his name? The former quarterback who didn't really become a superstar, and he was talking about the play that everyone is talking about of
Oh,
Shador.
Chase Daniels. That's
Thank you. And so Shador makes a bad mistake when he's dropping back. He spins the ball around. And
Boy.
a good quarterback is not supposed to do that. There's a reason why, when you're a quarterback, you got to hold the laces to throw the football. They teach you that. And so when a lot of people are, oh, how dare he throw the ball like that? Well, number one, it's preseason and it doesn't matter. But for some fans,
Agreed.
he can make mistakes right now because and again, maybe I'm just a little bit not a big preseason guy, but it's better to make the mistakes there than week one or during any time of the season. So, and he played a position before. I know he wasn't a really good quarterback, but he was competent enough to I think being in the league for over a decade, and so
Yeah.
that says a lot about him.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about when evaluating quarterbacks. Yeah.
Wait, which Pokemon are we talking about?
Chase Daniel, I think it's Chase Daniels. I think that's his name. He used to be a quarterback, but he's a quarterback evaluator now. And so he was just pointing out the good things Shador did. He pointed out the
I'll
bad
beat
thing
that
he did
next
as
year.
well. So
Yeah, I like Chase Daniel. He does a well job.
They're not, of course, Dan Marino or anything like that, but the reason again.
Yep.
yeah, your voice is getting all.
I'm a little
The other
bit
guy
like,
that I like is JT
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan. Yeah,
Yeah.
does a
Kansas.
good
I
job.
left this thing on all day. Let me restart. I'll jump back in, fellas.
Okay.
All right.
I know one of the things since I've been young, I've always like been very fascinated when it comes to the quarterback position, and I say this all the time. I'm an unofficial quarterback scout because I know how to evaluate, you know the quarterbacks, and of course I don't get paid by the NFL, so I can say
I say
this,
I'm lower than an armchair quarterback.
I know, and so I've always say this that some scouts are just dumb, and so. You have to understand how a quarterback plays, and of course, when you watch a quarterback in college, all they're doing is throwing a ball down the field. How are they doing it? Is it a quick drop? Is it a 3-step drop? Is it a 5-step drop? Are they bootlegging? Are they play action? Are they a bunch? A lot of people don't know this, but there's a bunch formation where you still have to bootleg and throw the ball, and so that's why all these new offensive system is catered to college, and that's why we see more college quarterbacks have a more easier transition to the NFL.
Yeah.
It's just that some quarterbacks flourish faster than other quarterbacks, and unfortunately, if you're a quarterback and you do not pan out in a certain amount of time, what is everyone going to say? You are washed.
Yeah, that's too bad. Those are good quarterbacks we're just leaving behind.
You know, so
Zach Wilson made a nice throw the other day, for example.
And I say this all the time. I want all the quarterbacks to be successful, but unfortunately, like some quarterbacks are overdrafted, some quarterbacks are underdrafted. And one good example is like, why did every NFL team, even us, wait till the final pick before we picked them up? So that says a lot about what we were valuing, but we still drafted Brock Purdy. And so when you are drafted, like that says a lot about the scouting, that there were people in the Niners organization to say, hey, Brock Purdy, let's not let him go to the free agent, undrafted free agent, because another team can take him. So
it's also why guys with high arm talent go early, because you should believe you can always teach the game to them. But, I like I said, I walked onto CCU. I've seen what some college arms are like, and I played with guys. Tyler Thigpen played in our flag league. I've seen NFL level arms, and that elite level arm talent is fucking next level. It's hard for normal people to even imagine. I took my first ball to the chest at CCU, and that shit left me with a fucking deep bruise on my sternum.
Take it easy, Johnny. Keep that to yourself,
Kitty.
Bro,
He said chest, not chin.
Hit me in the chest because I didn't fucking catch it outside my frame. Like, life lesson right there.
Yo, you know what's funny? I looked this up
Like
the other
cannon.
day. I thought it was really cool. Drafting a quarterback with your very last pick is exceedingly rare, occurring only about a dozen times since the very first draft in 1936. Mr. Irrelevant has only been a quarterback 5% of the time.
I feel like it should almost be like
It's
a
insane.
golden rule, because what position could ever pay off more at the last pick?
But nobody does it.
value-wise
Isn't
than
that
a
so
quarterback?
weird?
Like,
Isn't that weird?
positional wise, there's no other way that could ever be even close.
What a great value, though. That's why you do it.
I would start a
I
tradition.
think Terradome brought this up, that Brock has that record that never again will Mr. Irrelevant be a quarterback and take a team to 2 NFC championships back to back.
Wow.
That will never happen again.
I'm still sad Gunnar Watson never got a shot. Last year, he got invited to the Bills camp to be an extra arm, but they had it was a bad choice for him to go there.
Take it easy, Steve.
You know what? I will say
Did Terror
this.
Dome come back?
Not yet.
Hines
No.
Ward, Steelers Hall of Fame legend,
I see the count of the people.
said, how do I make my money? It's my hands and my feet. So why would I not take care of them? Hines Ward used to chronically was part of his pregame ritual. to go
Pedicures
get,
and shit?
Yeah, Mani
Hell
pedis.
yeah.
And
Hell
go
yeah.
get everything nicely
If I
done
could
and-
afford it, I would.
Yeah, that was part of his pregame ritual. And yo,
You know what I
I
mean?
watched Hines Ward for a very fucking long time. I ain't gonna argue with how good them feet were and how good them hands
goddamn.
were. Like,
If I could have a little Korean woman work on my toes and my finger, I'm not going to say no to
he's
that.
like this fucking callus on my heel.
I'm like, get in there, good. File that thing off, girl.
They're
Wow.
over there just talking mad shit. This fucking boy. Look at this him. Oh my god.
They're like, they're talking shit about me in Korean.
I'm going
like,
to buy new
"Annyeong,
equipment after this. So
annyeong."
thick. Oh yes, you're so nice. Pretty feet.
So
This
nice.
motherfucker
The
got
feet
the
are so
ugliest feet I've
masculine.
ever seen.
So masculine, these feet, so masculine. And then I'm like, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. They're like, he has feet like little doll.
This is why I'm learning Japanese.
I'd say, like, where I live, you want to know Korean and Filipino. Like, that's,
Oh.
you'd be good. Like, you'd be good.
I should have been learning Spanish, to be
Or
honest with you.
Tagalog, I believe it's called.
My
Tagalog?
fiance is like
Tagalog.
on day
It's
415 of
Tagalog.
Spanish, and on
Tagalog,
day
yeah,
like
yeah.
396 of Japanese.
I can only speak Tagalog in a church song from the Philippines, but that's all I
Oh.
know.
Nice.
I understand it, like probably like 30%, but after that, I know.
You're going to have to ask Deshaun Watson that, Steve-O. New starting quarterback of the
If
Cleveland
this was a
Browns.
different show, I would bring this up. Tipping culture everywhere now. Flip.
No, you
do
don't
want
need
a
to tip.
Do you want a
You
tip?
don't- No,
Do you
hell.
want a tip?
I'm not getting anything.
So,
It's the tip on the
I
end of
was
my shoe
watching
going in your ass.
I was watching the press conference
I
after
do
the
still
game.
tip.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask what kind of tip you talking about here.
Just a tip.
I'm not. You're talking about.
All
You
kinds
mean
of
the-
tips.
They usually say, "Do you want me to keep going?"
So I was watching the press
Is that
conference.
the lingo right there? Do you
That's
want me
the
to keep going?
that's the industry jargon, as they say.
Oh,
Me
The
thinking
Browns
there were
and the
burnt
Bears.
I
ends.
thought it was happy ending all this time.
It could be where you're from. It might be.
So the Browns
Where I'm
and
from,
the Bears
okay.
played. I saw the press conference.
Here, they very calmly ask you, "Do you want me
and
to keep
apparently,
going?"
the head coach of Cleveland is one of the most confusing people that I've. First, he says one thing, and he said,
Oh.
I'm very excited about Deshaun Watson now."
Because the media is starting to piss him off already. There, like he hates the media there already.
So I wanted to say
Bruh,
that
Browns
just to-
media is different.
They're
To
terrible.
be honest.
And I've said this before. They don't have one person who ever played the game or ever coached the game in their media.
So you're saying that all the reporters.
It's all like us, people like us. So they're main media.
so
people
you're saying
with
that
no-
all the reporters are A's.
I mean, I might one or two of them are okay.
I'm just
I
Kinda
dated
like
a
Grant.
girl
He's never
for a
played
long
or
time, and her
coached
entire
or-
family.
I
were
played.
Browns
I mean, it
fans.
might have been.
Who's
You
that?
know,
Grant,
Oh.
So
he's
you
never
started-
played or coached, right?
I don't think so.
Uh,
In Oakland, I doubt it.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
plays.
I don't
He
want
plays
to be
soccer.
messed up, but I can tell
self-admitted
you,
he plays soccer.
a little birdie told me that
He did.
his bat is never
The little
thrown a
shiny,
football.
the little shiny shorts, Pterodome. That's what you're talking about. That kid.
Listen, I don't want to be
No
mean
disrespect, soccer.
That's
I don't
what
want to
he
be mean to this Grant Cohen guy, but a little birdie told me that he's never touched a football. So
Ew.
I miss
Yeah.
playing so.
I mean, if you
fucking
trip
much.
on a treadmill the way he did,
I'm
there's
not
no
gonna be honest.
coordination whatsoever, man.
Ashley looked good though on the treadmill. She looked good.
I miss playing so fucking much. I would play in a heartbeat, like even just flag if there was a flag. The nearest
Flag
league
football,
from
I
me is,
played till I
fucking
was, like,
40
22
plus
years old.
minutes.
so
Oh yeah.
I
I
miss
I
it,
don't know
dude.
about everybody else, but I played 2 seasons JV as when the punter kicks the ball and I run down the field. I don't know what that position, but
The gunner.
The gunner.
That's what I did. Now I sucked at football because I did not play, and the only time I was in when we
You
punted-
said, John Jay, kill the guy who catches the ball. That's what
But
they said.
here's the thing: the reason why is because as a baseball player, I was like like Ricky Henderson. I would steal like
Ricky Henney. That's my
That was
man.
my biggest advantage. I was
Oakland and New York.
I
and so-
love Ricky Henney.
when I got on base, I would be at third base in one pitch. That's how quick I was. And so the football coaches, hey, we could use you
Like
in
Meatloaf.
in the kickoffs, and in the punts because I was fast.
Remember that song?
Like all of that, I was bad at football.
I once
Shout out for the Meatloaf reference.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
he said
what a
Papa
great
J
song.
backstage. He got jealous once I
This
started
kid's got
talking about
speed.
Grant. He
I was
got all
playing on
butthurt. Look
the
at that.
He's
semi-pro
coming around
team.
second. He's up second, safe. He's
And
out.
we
No,
were,
he's safe.
I'm trying to protect
we were a
your
little
boyfriend like
short on
that.
players for the day, and we had our fucking left tackle out there as the bunker buster for special teams. And if you remember back in the day, you used to like all get up together, and you would always have like one or two guys, big, huge dudes that were meant to just break the fucking the join block.
The wedge.
Yes, sir. And it was our left tackle that day, and I tried my damnedest. I'm not gonna lie, this guy was over fucking 6'7". I bounced off him. I was maybe like 230 at the time, best. And I was like, well, he's my guy. I gotta fucking take this shot.
Yeah.
And I tried as hard as I could, and he hit me. I went airborne flying backwards.
That's
I'm not
messed
even
up.
fucking lying to you. My coach was yelling at me from the. He's like, "You picked the fucking biggest guy, Levi." I'm like, I mean, it's my assignment. I'm not gonna fucking like. But
Everybody has their welcome to football moment.
If that happens,
oh man,
Levi,
I didn't
you're
even
gonna
feel
want some
shit. Dude.
brass
The pure
knuckles.
adrenaline running through my veins. I didn't feel shit.
You can punch a helmet with brass knuckles and turn a helmet. I'm just telling you for the
The
future.
only one I ever felt was one of my last days out there. Actually, there was this little fucking safety I knew from high school, a little spit fuck. Excuse my language, but I fucking hated this
Spitfighter.
kid. And he was mad because early in practice on special teams, he was short. He's like 5'9", and I'm over 6'2".
Damn, he's
And
tall
I've
as
got
hell.
long arms for 6'2" guy. Like I've got over 32-inch arms, so I'm just sitting there, just. All right, little man, just fucking calm down. Stand here, basically.
Stand back.
And then he fucking whacked my ear hole, and I fucking put him on the ground for it.
I'll get you.
And later in the practice, I was on a post route over the middle, and I shit you not, my quarterback, we called him D, and me and D had a relationship because you always trust your tight end.
Sounds like a song.
He put a fucking ball up over the
So,
middle,
Chad?
and I'll never forget. I went up for that post, and I looked down, and there was a little spit fuck underneath me. And that motherfucker launched off the ground, put his crown of his helmet on my chin strap, and laid me the fuck out. Fucked up my neck.
Nice.
He hit you like an airbag.
Oh, yeah. Got up right away, because, like, that adrenaline, man, you don't feel
You got back.
shit.
You got right up and walked to their side.
Oh, I
of the
wasn't right
field.
after him. I looked at D in the huddle, and I said, give me the ball, put it towards him.
He's like,
And I
"Which
tried
way
to
did
go
he
level him. I didn't
George?
level
Which
him, to
way
be
did he
honest with
go?"
you, but I went right back after him. And but the next day at work, I had to go to the doctor, and I missed time at work. And my boss said, hey, are you trying to get promoted? Or are you trying to play football?
Oh no!
I
Give
took the
headaches.
promotion.
I'm just here to hit
Give headaches.
people.
So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was my last
If you
day
get
on the
that-
field, to be honest with you.
The key to
I got no place
hit
else to
people and not getting injured or not feeling it.
hit. Those
Work
crazy
your
bastards.
neck. Make your neck
Mhm.
as strong as humanly possible.
That's why you don't want
it's all
a neck.
about network, man.
That's why you
That's
don't
why you
want
see
a
most
neck
football-
in football.
And I heard Takeo
Yep, and
Spikes
no nets,
talking about
fullbacks.
that. He
No
heard
necks.
that.
Let's go.
He heard his coach told him, just like mine told me, hey, get that neck good and strong, because that's what jars you, that snapback like that. And when you find guys with those necks 20 inches and more,
Oh,
that we here to wreck stuff up.
Oh,
yeah.
Plus
Other
they
than
have
that,
they're
Those
like-
are built different.
the first
you
5
know
days
He-Man-
of practice with that helmet on, man, it's like, good Lord.
yeah,
If you remember,
It's
there was
like
a
Whiplash.
character in the He-Man universe called Ram Man, and he had no neck, and his job was to hit you with his head, because since he didn't have a neck, he couldn't hurt himself, so that's what
Yeah.
he used as his weapon.
so
That was it.
The way
That was it. See what you hit what you see.
X-Men.
Eyes to
What's his
thighs,
name?
squeeze the knees, and bust his ass open. We looking for the inside, that stripe that most people have on there. We tackle inside out here, son. Get your pad level down and run through his ass. We're running 2 people behind him,
Through.
coming and shooting the arms and squeeze the knees. I promise you. And if he's bigger than you, don't worry about it. Cut his ass in half and attack his inside thigh. And I promise you can cut him down. I promise
So-
you will.
the way I learned, where me and my friends learned when we were kids, like when we were like elementary, how to tackle is we did this thing known as wraps, where like you would grab the person and you will fall back and take them down to teach us how to tackle and not hurt each other. As we got older, we learned, just like you said, how to protect your neck. And when I put that helmet on for the first time, I think I was 12 years old. It was the weirdest feeling. So
It is. I didn't want to keep it on, but my coach is like, I know it's uncomfortable, but like you're not allowed to take it off. And I'm
When
like,
I first
I'm
started
like,
in
I
middle
gotta,
school,
I gotta crack my neck right now, coach. I'm like,
It's
it's just so uncomfortable. And he's like,
Don't
you can't.
save you. And we used
When
to
I
wear the neck
first-
roll,
when I first
to
started
make
in
it
middle
even
school,
more menacing.
I
Yeah.
started as a
Yeah,
defensive
like Brian
lineman.
Bosworth and the boys.
I was too big and strong for the offensive line. They moved me from defensive line to wide receiver. I literally
Oh.
ran around his wide receivers. He moved me to corner. And then after that
A
point,
tight
he
end
wanted
would have
me.
made more sense. No?
And then I started wrestling for high school and middle school. After that, he recommended me to Carolina Forest High School, and I started wrestling in high. I got my ass kicked every match. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't win a
Wrestling
single
is during
fucking
the
match.
winter, though, right? Wrestling is during the winter. That had to be a reason I didn't wrestle. I was on track, winter track, so that's why I
Yeah.
couldn't wrestle, because wrestling was during the winter.
Yeah, it was during the winter. It was the same time
It
basketball.
was during basketball season.
Basketball, which
basically.
I didn't play after freshman year. I only played freshman year.
My parents did not let me play football in middle school. They refused, even though they were in different seasons.
Oh,
and I
that sucks.
begged them; they would not.
Only,
let
I
me.
mean, only if your school was really
And of course,
good,
the coach
though.
was begging my mom, who was a substitute teacher at the school, like, please let this kid play football.
So-
Like,
But were they good though, or were they
No,
still
our
going to
team
be
was
bad with
fucking
you?
horrible,
Well, that's what
dude.
I'm saying. Your mom
Fucking
made the right
horrible.
choice then. Like I agree with your mom.
Yeah,
Like if you weren't going to help, then just
yeah,
fuck it.
don't play.
and
for
our
us,
high
sorry.
school team was way worse. Our high school team, like I said, I was at the Sox C game where Hunter Renfro was playing, and I watched our punter literally punt the ball over his head behind him because our team was that fucking bad. We had a really racist coach. And the starting quarterback. Well, no. I'm
Now you got to move it.
dude. R.I.P. my boy Mikey. To this day, he was one of the biggest critics of this coach. And we had the number one state. We had the number one track team in the state. We had the number one cross country team in the state. We had the number one baseball team in the state. We had so much talent. Yet we would usually win one game a year max at football. And it's because we had this like, Justin Herbert looking motherfucker. I'm not going to say his name on stream right now, but
Sunshine.
everyone knew Daddy gave $10,000 to the football program to buy
And
me
a
pads.
library. And the library.
No, that shit went all to football. Fuck that
Scream said
coach.
Darwin's
Now, come
all
on.
them, bro.
Now, come on. That
Darwin
deserves a few
Diaries.
starts.
We had Terrell will appreciate this. Our fucking AutoCAD teacher was a colonel actually in the military, still active, got deployed to Iraq and everything.
Ooh, I got
He was a football
I
coach.
was like,
And I went and dunked on his fucking starters one day. We were out AutoCAD, just out doing survey shit. And we had a football. So I started playing against some of the stars. And I went and fucking dunked on his starting fucking wide receiver and safety. And
Did
he
you
just
get
sitting there staring
sweat
at me. He's
all
like,
over
why
his
didn't you ever
face?
play for us? I was like, fuck you, fuck him. Like,
I gotta clip these up.
So I have a story
Darwin.
about
The
Day in the
Darwin
life of a Darwin.
diary.
yo,
When I
I'm
was-
telling you, growing up in the South is a lot.
it's like the Carey diary.
when I was
Sex in the
when I was
City.
a sophomore in high school, we had for the first time a thing known as JR something TC, and the guy was we had to
Junior
address
Reserve
him.
Officer Training Corps.
Yeah, basically we had to call him Major because that was his title. He was
Yep.
a
Major Payne.
Was it Major Payne? Yeah.
Terdo, I had a command
I
sergeant
forgot his
major,
last
by the
name,
way.
but
He's up in your
I will
area.
always remember
That was a
that.
good
Boy,
punch.
what?
I remember we had to call him Major, and one of the things that he was really cool. He wasn't from California.
We had to watch Major Payne because of that.
He was
every
from
year, too. We
he
had
was
a
from
major.
Wyoming, and I asked him
It was a
how
tradition.
did a person from Wyoming end up in Northern California? But whatever, the military they move them around.
Bro, he was in Wyoming. Wyoming is so fucking cold. I got an Air Force
It
buddy
is.
up there. Like,
But-
it's so fucking cold.
So
And people love their guns.
I remember one year our
I
football
know he's in
team
Fargo, North Dakota.
did not like none
That's
of
not
the
bad.
teachers wanted to coach again. We
still
didn't have the
cold.
budget to pay people, and so he stepped in. He stepped in, and he was the one who I just talked about.
He's
how
like Coach Carter.
he told me to go to try the special teams. The previous years we were like middle of the pack, always like barely making it to our conference playoffs. He went there and he had one simple rule. He says, I'm going to treat you with respect and you guys are going to play football. But when he was a coach, he took that military background. He was a quiet man, but a strict person. And so a lot of people didn't really need when he was disappointed at you, he would look at you and just walk away. Like he never raised his voice. And then for whatever that year we went undefeated, and now we got knocked out, in the playoffs. But for whatever the reason, they were like, "We need you to coach." He said, "No, I only did this for 1 year, and one of the reasons why I did this was I wanted to take my military and put it." And look what I did. I took a bunch of kids who were like from rough background. They came together as one team, and we won a lot of games. And so he was a quiet man, but a firm, strict man. And
y'all will never forget this saying, Friday the day you die. My command sergeant major used to make us say a special saying whenever we would fall out of formation. And it was meant to be like a rite of passage, kind of like try to embarrass you in front of other kids and, and make you try to understand that you're not supposed to worry about their opinions.
Humiliation porn is what you're describing.
We would yell as we fell out. What's funny is saying he would make us yell out of formation after,
he's a freak.
Dirty South, spank that weasel.
Oh, it sounds like the beginning of
fell out of fucking
song.
Formation. Like scream that shit in the middle of the hallway. Like,
make that.
Now we need a new song for 95
Sergeant Major Joe S. Johnson. I told Kitty this earlier. This man is still fucking teaching to this day. Like, he's a fucking legend. He's up there in Greenville, South Carolina, Terradome.
Greenville.
Yes, sir. He was part of I forgot what regiment, but he's part of one of like the most prestigious ones in the military that does all the ceremony and drills and shit, like funerals. That man is a legend. We showed up freshman year, and he's like, all right, we're going to run laps around the school. If I lap you, 20 push-ups. And we laughed at him. And then he proceeded to lap me more than 5 fucking times.
There's some runners.
That man was 60 years old when he did this.
Not sweating at all with his hat on.
Guys is serious.
Huge jack dude. Like biggest dude I've probably ever seen.
These guys can go.
He was different.
These are some real
different.
runners.
And he had a a fucking deep Southern accent. So half the time when he was yelling and screaming at your face, you could not understand a word he was saying. He would get done yelling and screaming at you, and like people would just turn to me like, "What the fuck did he just say to me?" Like, I really
what did you say to me?
No, he's mad at me, and I need to do something, but I don't know what the fuck I need to do. Like, oh my
Kind of like the
God,
water boy
so
coach.
I fucking miss him so
Speaking of
much.
endorsements, I want to get an endorsement. I'm gonna try to contact this company down here, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Everybody knows about Kinlaw's Meats. It's a meat emporium. They have lots of meats. But I saw
that area is
the bus
beautiful, by the way.
weeks ago, one of the greatest lines for advertising, and it was on the bus. If you can,
Kinlaws, my balls is bigger than yours. That's incredible.
It says, shit. Still can't beat our meats.
Yeah,
I have to be a part of that.
Wow.
Do you understand how incredible that is? Still can't beat our meats. Who is the marketing genius?
Yes.
It was this guy. It was Jesus. It was me, Terradome.
So awesome. I'm trying.
I thought that was Kenny.
Looks
like him.
Holla at your boy.
Old Kenny.
Whatever the going rate is for an endorsement for a podcast, I am going to say it.
You should be like
on the hour. Still and beat our meats.
You should say, listen, you don't have to.
One
pay
of my
me.
favorite. One of my favorite slogans here in Houston is for a law firm.
Always moist.
It's called Dick's Law Firm. If you want to
Dick's Law
hire
Firm.
a lawyer, you might as well hire a dick.
Hey.
It's a good one.
I swear to you, this guy is real.
Marketing genius.
We have some guy here. He's a lawyer, and he's like, "Just give me a call." He's like, "I would call you, but I don't have your number." And it's like, he's on every day, and he fucking just cracks me up. He's like, slip and fall? Car accident? He's like, call. He's like, I'd call you, but I don't have your number. And then the thing goes, and then it's like, da-da-da, da-da-da. He would call you, but he doesn't have your number. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Is this for real?
It's getting deep in your brain.
So fucking funny. I can't stop thinking about it.
I love marketing, man.
I think John Jay, you've never heard that
It's
guy? 'Cause
my
it's in
money.
NorCal. He's in
And
NorCal.
I want it now.
Everybody's
JD Wentworth.
877 catch now.
You heard.
Kenny, I couldn't hear you. Everyone was talking over you.
Oh no! You never saw that commercial with the lawyer where he's like saying, slip and fall, car accident, whatever it is, just give us a call. He's like, I'd call you, but I don't have your number. And it's just like, and it's usually on like the free antenna TV, where I see it.
I don't watch local TV anymore, so I don't see commercials anymore.
You do the Fire Stick or something?
I'm always watching YouTube.
Well, technically, I got me a new TV last week. It's Amazon Fire TV.
Oh, right on.
I'm still learning. It's very confusing.
No, it's cool. You got all your apps out. Most of them you need
If you have the Amazon Prime Video, go watch The Boys.
I have to watch all those apps through my PlayStation because I don't have a Fire Stick or whatever.
It's the other show.
However you got to do it. Yeah, it's still the same principle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Roku TV's still just been always my number one.
Roku is awesome.
Nothing beats a good Roku TV, man.
Yeah, Roku.
They're not even expensive, so
They're not. They're not.
That's a 43 Roku behind me, actually.
I mean, you have to make the consensus with a K, though. It has to be Kenny's consensus with a K.
Your takes.
Evo, let me make a take on that take right there.
I really should start a whole short series
make
called
a channel
Darwin's Diaries.
and sell
By
us
the way,
the time.
Steve-O's so on that. Welcome to Darwin's Diaries.
This is Darwin's
Today we're
Diaries.
talking about my old racist boss from.
You have to get like a purple robe, though.
Yeah,
a purple robe.
You got to get a good corn cob pipe or
You
something.
need like a tufted
pipe.
chair
Get the pipe.
with like books in the
I got to
background.
change everything behind me to like books
everything.
and like nice whiskey set.
You need a set, like you need another set to roll
We'll just
in.
sit here with my nice Crown Royal glasses.
Everything
like,
on
all right,
wheels
guys.
is what I say. Everything on wheels. You never know.
I
when
got
you're gonna have to move.
I don't know if y'all remember. I got those heart-shaped ice pieces for the Crown Royal cups. Got to break that out.
That's classy.
It's like I was saying.
That's fucking classy.
I was once in a Tibetan jail, and I had a sergeant major who
You know, what'd be funny is you get a
Called
smoke
us
machine
thing,
too.
but
Get
we
some
didn't-
like, big
I
smoke
made
going
him
around
tea.
you.
I made
I
him
always
tea from
forget
some
sometimes.
water drippings I found on a fern.
I always forget because John Jay is like.
and I knew I had to have the Peterman.
I
I always
collected the
forget-
herbs over the last 6
I always
months.
forget sometimes that boring John Jay is from the Northern California West Coast. That I have never been to the South, so it's very weird for me when people tell me that it's still bad over there.
Dude,
It's hot.
I'm telling you, man, and I'm as someone that I hate to say it looks like them.
Uh-oh.
The shit I have fucking heard growing
Uh-oh.
up. Like I said, I have been in the woods and seen fucking clan hoods and a fucking fire. I was just trying to smoke a blunt with the homies.
Yeah, you went down the wrong holler.
Yes, because like that's the thing in the South, man. You just go down an old dirt road, cruising.
When you hear
first
the
gear, light a
banjos,
blunt,
that's your
pop
cue
a
to
beer,
turn
and just
around.
like you either sit and chill or fucking.
Time to go.
Like me and the boys used to have one place where they fucked up building a house, so they built like this giant hill of dirt, so you could like park the truck and it'd be like looking up into the sky and the moon, and we would just sit there in the middle of the night bumping fucking 212s and just smoking and bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you, the country is crazy.
Oh, I miss the dirt roads, dude. Fuck Florida.
So, I had a friend.
It's very controlled in the city. Like everybody knows what's going on. Like there's
I had a
nothing,
friend. In
nothing to
middle
worry
school.
about.
He was like the only like Anglo.
We used to sit
like,
at my boy's yard shooting off his fucking 9 while smoking blunts and
Damn.
So I had a friend in middle school.
Darwin's
He was like
Diaries.
Anglo white, Caucasian, and we were learning about Civil War, all that stuff, and when we learned about some tough. I mean, I'm not trying to be controversial, but some tough shit. He was like, "Damn, I feel bad for who I like." And he's like, "I can't believe that there are people like that did stuff like that." And so because he grew up in a very mixed neighborhood, he kind of felt like really awful. But as he grew up, he realized, you know what, I'm gonna make sure that I treat people with respect because as we're young and we're
You
learning,
never know who's holding.
yeah, and so like I'm a firm believer. Maybe I'm
Always
just
a good
optimistic. I'm a firm believer that like everyone comes from different places, different backgrounds. But if you're around people and you get to know them and you have to like that consistency and build relationships, It's just that in some places, they don't want that. And so I'm glad that I grew up and I tell YTC all the time, like, I'm very fortunate that I grew up where I grew up with the diversity. But most people who who move out here are like, man, we're glad we moved out here because we're from some parts of the U.S. and like we don't like it. So
yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, I didn't know this, but I was at work, and did you guys know that Vita Vea?
Yeah,
Signed
30
1
million.
year, $30 million.
Damn it. I just found out right now.
Shit.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah,
it
you came on
earlier.
about 5 minutes late. I broke the news like Adam.
Yeah.
Broke the news, man.
Yeah, it
This
was
sucks.
Yeah,
We were talking about too what's really out there.
He was using us. He was using us.
Yeah. It was like last year. Remember around this time,
He came
they
around
were
for a
saying
little while.
Miles Garrett requested trade, and the secret sauce to requesting a trade is about $30 million.
Yeah. Didn't that
Then
what
he
Trey
said,
Hendrickson got when he was in Cincinnati before he was traded?
So
I'm pretty sure.
So does that mean that Joey Bosa, he's asking for 20?
Joey.
Is that going to move up to 25 or?
Send his ass to the Browns and get all their young good players.
Joey's just
No
about to
way I
crash.
paid
I think
Joey
he'll come
25.
around like
Oh,
week
hell
9
no.
or something. He doesn't really
Well,
want to practice and stuff. And
You know
It
what?
reminds me when the Bills signed
He's a
Von Miller, and
hireling.
I looked Chimera dead in
Yeah.
the face, and I was like, bro, I think he doesn't have anything left. He's like, nah. I was like, I love you, Chimera, but Von Miller's not him anymore.
Von Miller. Von Miller and Clowney, I think, both stopped at Cleveland before and decided not to stay.
Where's Vaughn? Dallas now? He visited
Dallas.
Seattle.
Yeah, he's in Dallas.
yeah, Von,
And the thing
Von-
is,
Von
Seattle
gets
brought
down.
him in too. He had the choice
Oh,
between
yeah.
Seattle and Dallas.
Well,
He
now
chose
William
Dallas.
Floyd is still out there. I think we did say it.
But
Earlier.
at least
Floyd-
we can admit
yeah,
Dallas will be a
Floyd?
lot different with the interior
He
defensive
takes too
line.
many false steps, though. I don't like William.
But he knows us, and he was here, and he wasn't bad.
Steve-O says now we can pay our outs.
Edge too soft. He's going to 6-1.
We don't have many options.
Oh no, that's bar none. Leonard Floyd. It's Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard.
William Floyd is to play.
That's the fullback. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I didn't say the first name because I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they can get He's going 6'3", 240, and he's
in the middle. He's like in the middle.
He has a soft edge, and he spent a lot of time in Atlanta, so
Yeah, it makes sense. And
I just
he's
saw
a guy
Steve-O's
that rotationally, if we're doing rotation like Georgia, if we're going to be that kind of like a lot of rotation, then I think it's a good move.
I need somebody at first and second down who can set that hard edge. We're having a hard time stopping it.
Well, Michael might miss the whole first 4 games.
And there you go. Michael and
who would have warned
Nick
you about
Bosa
that?
is in
I wish
bouncing
somebody
back
would have
off the
warned
3
us all.
ACLs. Dude, we got to stop first and second. We trying to get to third down. If everything was like Ruffles potato chips and we only ran third downs, we could be okay. But you got to get to first and second first.
I mean, I remember knowing all of you guys when
Pringles.
teams were afraid to run on us.
Makes me hungry.
They were afraid to run on the Niners. And now we get run on all the time. People didn't even attempt it before. They knew they were getting a yard or 2 and having to go 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 6. And now that doesn't happen anymore. We get run on and they get 8 yards on a run. And then they get another 6 yards and 3 yards and 5, and then they throw a pass and we're like, what? Would they throw it too? It's like, what, dude? We look like shit out there. I don't know. Raheem has a lot of work to do, and he's probably going to leave at the end of the year. And this is a problem for us. We need someone who's just going to be a DC.
You need some butt. You need some butt on those.
Master your craft first before you change jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be the best DC, then be an head coach. Don't just be a good DC and some desperate ass team like the Jets or the Titans is looking for you. Come on, man. Hold your ground. Salah should be here. He should have never left. D'Amico, he should have left. but not Salah. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk shit on
You know,
Salah, but
wanted
Salah
that
is a
head coach job.
DC,
He
and
was
he should be here.
an HC at the Jets. He wanted to be a head coach, and, the
And he
man
wasn't
liked-
even
he wanted to be
necessarily
a head
bad. I
coach.
think it was like 7-9 or like that kind of
Yeah,
record
any-
3 times or some
anything
shit,
with
something
the
like that.
Jets is gonna fail.
It wasn't horrible,
The
but
Jets
They're already
go
talking
Jet.
about if,
right.
if Declan wins Lamar an MVP, where's Declan?
That's my MVP prediction this year, Levi.
So,
We never finished
Dak?
talking about that.
like,
That's the problem with this damn show.
So-
We start a topic and then we start talking about life and death and whatever happens in the middle. And fucking the question was 35 minutes ago and nobody answered this shit.
You know who I fought?
I
That
love
damn bay leaf.
The bay leaf
Fucking
ruined.
bay leaves,
The
bro.
bay leaf definitely derailed the entire program.
so
That's when we went from
Simmered for
7
too long.
viewers to 5.
I actually
So
have
we
a
fucking
take
tanked.
on the Robert Saleh, and of course D'Amico. Of course, I'm a little bit biased. D'Amico, I wish he was still here, but
That would be
Um,
ideal.
he was a good coach, and and he's doing a really good job in Houston. And so he's going to be a coach there for a while. Robert Saleh, like I knew that was going to be a dumpster fire, and then he returned for 1 year. And
It's
for,
the teams he goes to. I don't want to even blame him
so-
that much.
when it comes to like the pinnacle of every football coach, like you want to be a head coach, even if you fail, because that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and the money.
And so, and at the end of the day, well, that's a perk of the job. Of course, you're going to be compensated for your work, but that's just the reality. Like every coach wants to be a head coach and do their thing.
And John Jay,
Now-
to take off on that,
Yeah, the money is a
that's
given.
why
I'm not trying
when
to
we were
disregard
looking
it.
for a DC, I wanted to go after one of those guys who had been through the ringer, who just wants to DC, somebody like a Wade Phillips, a Vic Fangio, a Wink Martindale.
Yeah, there are people who
Somebody
just want to be DC.
Don't fucking
who
touch
doesn't
John Wink
want to
Martindale.
do all they
Buyer
don't
beware.
want to climb anymore. They just want to hold down the defense.
Yeah.
There was
Just
one
be
in
the
Philly
best at
years
that.
ago named Jim Johnson. They're old, they're salty, they don't care about nothing but defense. Buddy Ryan,
You know
all
what?
those old
You should
good
want to
old
be.
DCs.
You should want to be like what everybody wants when your contract is up. That's what your job is at whatever it is. If you're a special teams coach, be the best fucking special teams coach. Do some shit nobody's ever heard of. Mix it up. Try anything. But like, master that shit first
Yep.
before you get promoted to something else. I get it. You want the money. I
The other
get
guys
that.
want the money, they want the prestige, they want to
Master your craft. They make you
And I can't
master
blame them. That's
art,
what you're trying to
martial
do. You wanna
arts.
be
You
a
can't
head
move on to
coach.
the next part unless you finish
Maybe
the
I'm
first fucking part.
crazy on this, but I didn't see it last year, and I kind of expected to see it, and I was a little sad. I want to see a special teams coach, especially with the way they changed returns in the NFL. Fucking block out every extra offensive and defensive lineman, all the big boys, all
You're
the
not,
three.
you're not going to see anything exciting, bro.
It's
You're not gonna-
it's no longer a return. They talked about it. It's basically a long.
That's why
designed
Debo
run
is
play
our.
is all
That's
it
why
is now.
Debo is our guy now. That's exactly.
And
why.
everyone's still putting linebackers and tight ends out there. Fuck it. They ain't got to run fucking 40 yards anymore. They're
Nope.
running 10
Put
max.
some big ass scary motherfuckers out there.
Exactly. Like, go put out some bullies and play a little
Put some
bully ball.
mean fuckers who don't get enough
You know?
snaps in there.
And like I said, I just want to do it to see if you can create confusion in the other side is mostly what it's about. Because let's say you go out there, play one, and every single one of your big boys goes and fucking puts someone on the ground, makes a highlight reel. You don't think the other coach has got to now have a whole conversation and start talking about and have all these miscommunications of who's playing where? And then, of course, they probably didn't practice it. Like, I joked about it last year. My job, if I was a special teams coach, would be to force another coach to use a timeout on special teams. If I could do that, I won the season as a special
yeah,
teams
that would be
coach.
cool. But only you and that head coach.
Blow
would
the
know.
truth.
Maybe I'm just crazy thinking like this.
Yeah, y'all got a brother-in-law.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
I want to finish my quick point. Not
Hashtag
every
hire me.
coordinator is head coach material, and I've said this. I've said this, and I've actually had an extensive conversation with YTC and his friends because we have a someone in this community who's a Cardinals fan. That's hell if you really think about it.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's
And I
almost like
told
being
him
a Browns
this.
fan.
I told him this. Your owner,
Maybe
Except
worse.
he did have a Kurt
your
Warner Larry
owner
Fitzgerald.
is the most dumbest dude. But guess what? He's making his billions of dollars, always losing. But if he had the right people to find the right coach, find the right people, and make the Cardinals a really good team, he would do it. But a lot of owners just do not know. And
The
this
Cardinals
is
is
this is the
rated as one of
product
the
of
worst
the
owners
Super
in my
Bowl.
report.
If you're a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, special teams, and your team is in the conference championship or the Super Bowl, those are the candidates that they're going to get. And
Cardinals make their players pay for all their meals at the facility. Nothing.
Cardinals. You know, I was
Wow.
gonna say I do like
Yeah,
the
they are
Cardinals.
rated as
We
one
used
of
to
the
do
worst
that,
teams to play for.
Their
When Jed
jerseys are
Jed
nice,
York's dad was in charge, they used to make him pay for Gatorade here.
Gatorade.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Dr. York. Yeah, you can have some bad. There's
Gatorade.
no. It's
Lord.
just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're blessed in the sport in which you're trying to run
A
a team.
lot of them
They
got
just
there
know how to
because they
make
are
dollars
like
and
that.
cents, and some of them, most of them, that's not. This is like their little hobby. They just had 12 million laying around, and they went on and it was in the
This is like
ashtray. I bought a
What, paying
team.
their country
They just
club
want to
fee.
bring their kids and some of their friends by to meet so and so. They don't know nothing about no football. They ain't played football. They ain't thought about football. It's just a team.
Mhm.
You know, hey, I got a team. Look at me. Yeah. They don't know ball. They have no idea. And
I would love to
every
just
year-
yell at kids.
and the players will tell you every year, man, it's 8 teams in the National Football League who are serious about becoming a world champion. It's only 8 franchises. It's
the real
only
question
8.
is-
Everybody else,
Yeah, well, they said
Take it or leave
somewhere,
it.
I forgot where I read it, that most people watch like the same 5 to 7 teams, and everyone
With the
else like
way
Yeah.
they pay the NFL teams and the owners, we know via the Commanders that their former owner was trying to cheat the numbers because they basically
I
take
wonder
the
why.
sum of the money and then pay it out evenly to every team is how they do it in a sense.
Yeah.
So if you just fudge the numbers a little bit, you can not only save a bunch of money but get paid basically the same amount as everybody else.
So you
So
know
how
how
many
the
teams are doing that?
It's just dollars and cents.
you know how the Niners have bought 2 other teams, or at least one other team, whatever. When you do that, and you're like a big rich person, I'm putting it as simple as possible. They give you like a line of credit, like another line of credit because of your new business. It's a business thing, and
Oh,
you get
Technically,
millions
that-
and
technically,
millions.
in financial terms, that is an asset that you can
Yes.
show on the asset
Yes,
sheet.
Yeah,
And therefore, an
sir.
asset of $9 billion can be liquidated
Yeah.
No,
and moved
you're-
one column over, and
It
now
ain't
you get
right.
$9 billion.
It ain't right.
They understand business. How to
When
Yeah.
I recently went back to college and I took
They,
accounting, I was like,
they wouldn't know a
accounting is
cover
a fucking
2 from
scam.
No, they don't.
a couch cover.
I know.
Yeah,
One
they're
good
just
example.
freaks with suits on.
Yeah,
They
well-
just got a lot of money, man. A
Yeah,
lot of money.
one good example when it comes to sports of, and again, this is not, like this,
The Lakers.
This is a different football, soccer. Like the commissioner was an NFL guy, and so he took the NFL knowledge to grow a league. And what did he do? Television rights, television deal. He
That's
sold
it.
the rights to sell soccer, and that's how they started to make their money. And now MLS, which is the biggest soccer, it's worth billions of dollars now. But owners still are not making even. And if it wasn't for the TV money, their teams would, fold. And so that's how our football, American football, saved a different football. It's all about how you make money. Is basically you give up money to make money. And like you said it, Kenny, it's a line of credit.
Yeah, man.
Investment.
Make money, money, make money, money.
That's it. Buy for $1, sell for $2.
Artificially drive up the demand.
Oh, you can be like private equity and destroy something, and then when it goes bankrupt, you buy it all up, and then you build it all up again.
Oh yeah, and the Boston Celtics, they did something like that.
Yeah, man.
I saw like a report how their owner, who is a diehard Celtics fan, he and his private equity buddies came together and they bought the team.
That's a lot of money right there.
But he
Yeah.
loves the Celtics, so he wants his team to win. But
Oh,
the other
hell yeah.
Boston team, the baseball one, they do private equity, but they care more about the money than winning titles. And the owners said it. Well, we're good, and that's okay for us, but we're making money.
Yeah.
What's going on in the Tupac trial? I don't know anything about that.
Tupac trial.
I think they finally arrested Keefy D, or they finally put Keefy D on, and I mean,
to tell him that Diddy had everyone killed.
We knew about this in '96.
Come on, guys. Yeah, and I mean, if I loved
I
love y'all getting around
the kill shot, the MGK. He's like, yeah, tell Diddy.
That's messed up. I mean, they pretty much stole Big Papa's persona and everything anyway from some kid in like Mississippi or Alabama or some shit.
That's
Remember
true.
that down up the Mississippi down to the East Coast? That line is in there because they went down there and they pretty much stole some rapper who lived in like the country's whole thing, and then they gave it to Big Papa.
I'd like to
Oh, Kenny's got.
Diddy was smart.
Look at that. But
What do I
was
got?
just saying, I was just saying,
Shadur?
they
the wrong
got
number.
around to it 30 years later.
Yeah.
It took time. Suge wasn't cooperating.
So they're blaming Diddy and Suge, or what?
I don't know, but if MC Hammer was around, that shit never would have happened. Because he would have stopped all that shit.
In good old
people were
Charleston,
scared to
South
death of MC
Carolina,
Hammer, bro.
there is
MC
a
Hammer had
Tupac
some
literature.
pull. MC Hammer want no punk out here. MC Hammer.
He was a scary. Yo, he was scary, bro. Yo,
MC
real
Hammer.
gangsters will tell you.
Yeah,
MC
yeah.
I
Hammer.
remember-
I've actually heard that story.
I'm a kid,
Hell
and
yeah.
one of my mentors for Halloween dressed up as MC Hammer
Yo, that's a good look.
with the big,
I have
big
to agree
pants.
with Low of the truth here. I have to.
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
Tupac
Absolutely.
way better than
I used to love Tupac though. When he was in Digital Underground, I even liked him.
So I have a story about Tupac. I tell this to like kids who are like really bad. So Tupac was making a movie with Janet Jackson years ago.
Yeah,
I
take
Yeah,
it easy.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic
And-
Justice.
And they had a what's her name?
They had the girl from Friday.
Regina
was in
King?
that too. Yeah,
a
Regina
famous poet. Like she passed away.
Oh,
Maya
Maya
Angelou.
Yeah.
King.
And so it happened on scene, and Tupac got really upset, and then she took him to the side and she reminded him.
Oh,
And
bro. I wish I knew what she said.
when she was alive, she would always tell this story that how Tupac, even though his music was like
From
tough,
the town.
the guy was a sensitive dude, and basically like she
Oaktown.
was the only person that made Tupac cry, because he reminded that no matter how you feel and like this attitude, and she always told this story when she was alive, and I like it, and I tell kids who are bad is that no matter how tough you are, there's always that nice little old lady who will make you weep like a baby.
You always have to have a little old lady around because she
Always.
remembers a lot of shit.
Makes the story good.
And then Janet Jackson was like, "Oh my gosh, do you know who you met?" Like that was the funny part of the story.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Had two poets right there. Two poets.
Yeah, poet and didn't even know it.
That's right. That was a good movie, though.
That's why
Yeah, I
it's
like
called
Poetic
Poetic Justice.
I mean, it was a little slow, but it wasn't, it was a
Great
romance.
soundtrack.
I think it was a romance, I believe. So
It was
That's
romance.
when
It
she
was a
was
little
hot,
bit of
man.
intrigue.
who?
It
Regina King?
had some violence.
Oh,
in
Janet
there.
Jackson.
It was cool.
No, Janet Jackson. Come on, man.
Yo, Regina King was hot too, though.
Actually,
Yeah.
was.
I love Regina King. Great actress, and even
Always.
great director.
I met her
Awesome.
at a Ralph's in California. She was shopping because she was working in LA, and I lived by the studios at that time. So, but she
Yeah,
was
but-
really nice.
Love her. We're the same age. I grew up with her on 227. She used to play.
Hell
Brenda.
yeah,
Yeah.
the daughter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I always thought she was hot.
What?
And people
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
even know her.
yeah,
Some
I
people didn't even
I
know her
came
till
up with
Friday.
Regina King and Nia Long. Nia Long.
Nia
used to
Long.
play-
Oh, she was
She used to
beautiful.
play on The Guiding Light. She was Cat.
Oh,
And
that's
then
really
she-
long time ago. I
and then
remember
she
her
was
from
on Friday
and Fresh Prince though. Remember
Oh,
she was
yeah.
Will's girlfriend,
Oh yeah.
and she was
Beautiful.
little and she had short hair. She was adorable.
Oh man. Yeah.
But you know who was absolutely gorgeous? Did you ever see the first Lethal Weapon? Danny Glover's daughter in that movie.
Whatever happened to
Absolutely
her?
gorgeous. I don't know. Somebody probably married her ass,
Yeah.
and she has like 1,000 kids. I'm guessing,
Yeah, I gotta look her up.
but she was beautiful.
Yeah, she was. She was. I liked Patrick Swayze's girl in Roadhouse, the doctor. I thought she was.
Oh, that's Laura Dern.
yeah, Lord Dern.
I
she-
believe. Yeah.
let me check that out because she was gorgeous.
She had the like checkered dress, the red one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she looks pretty nice.
Oh no, Kelly Taylor. Shit, I don't know. You're
Kelly
right. It's
Taylor.
not
Yeah,
Laura Dern.
I
It's
don't
not
hear
Laura Dern.
I don't hear about her anymore.
Shit, it's definitely not Laura Dern. I don't know why I thought that.
Look at her. Hey, you
Karen
remember?
Parsons. Who's Karen Parsons? I don't remember Karen.
Karen Parsons played
Is that
on
the girl
Fresh
from
Prince. She played Hillary.
Oh, Hillary's still on TV.
oh,
She was
okay.
on. Wasn't she on Girlfriends with Rainbow, Diana Ross's daughter, and all those people too?
No, that was Candace something else.
Shit.
Karen Parsons was on Major Pain with
The show.
Damon.
Oh, the
Damon
movie.
Wayans.
Major Pain with Damon Wayans.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah,
That's a big Papa line. Remember, it was in one of the songs, like.
Low Down Dirty, even like his brother Keenan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Hillary was cute.
Hillary was.
But
but she was pretty. She was fine.
I think they tried to remake Whitley from a different world.
Yeah, there's a different world that's out on. Netflix.
I think it's on. I would guess Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, but that looks cool.
Redid. Yeah, Black College. It's all do. HBCU. Different way of life. Yes, sir.
If I didn't get into University of Delaware, that's where I was going to go. Maryland Eastern Shore.
Maryland Eastern Shore. Delaware State's cool.
Mm-hmm. Delaware State also, yeah.
Yeah.
But they actually gave me a little scholarship. So
we're not turning down free money.
No, well, my parents weren't.
Yep.
Yeah, follow the money.
Hey, guys! You know what's happening tomorrow, right?
Football?
We got a game.
Yep.
Well,
That's
the Browns,
right.
no, not the Browns. They
We're
got a game on
playing
Saturday.
the Chargers, and I heard that the word is we might see starters out there.
Oh no!
They are going to get a drive.
They're going to get hurt.
Well, don't speak on that. Let's be crisp.
So my question to you guys is:
come
do
away
we get a
on
touchdown in the first drive?
I didn't watch Boy Meets World, but I do know who Topanga is. She was cute too.
Topanga's dope.
I would love to see a touchdown in the first drive, Papa J.
Yeah, we're gonna script those first 15 and methodically.
Oh no,
down there. We're gonna get a touchdown.
Who's the quarterback?
I bet the first
You're
one
saying
will
Brock
be
Purdy?
to Stribling. I'm foreseeing Stribling's first preseason touchdown. I'm calling it first quarter. It'll happen
Look at the comment.
about 10 minutes into the first. I'm sorry, 5 minutes into the first. It'll be 10 minutes left on the clock. Stribling on a quick slant or a fade a fade route from Brock.
I'm trying to think if I know any of the people in the 49ers. I'm trying to think who's going to do well. Probably Grayson Holt is probably going to do well.
Brock to Stribling. That'll be our first touchdown.
Yikes.
Yes, it. Yeah, mark it. Clip this up.
Scared.
I'm honestly thinking our second is going to be Mac Jones to Jordan Watkins.
Oh boy.
I ain't mad at that.
Yep.
This sounds like a Disney movie. What's next?
All right.
When's the fumble and interception?
I didn't forget about Jake Tonges here.
I was just going to say Jake Tonges, Mac Jones.
Mac Daddy Jones.
Our first touchdown.
Yep.
Steve-O Supreme is calling 3
So you're saying
for the Maple Missile.
Papa J is saying no. He's saying Brock goes out there. He doesn't score like Joe Burrow, gets sacked, and Mac throws the first touchdown. That's what you're saying?
I've never said all of that.
Oh, okay.
Eddie's making stuff up there.
I'm just saying it happens. Joe Burrow got knocked down.
You put a lot on that one there.
I just want to get through the game.
The Malik Turner all the way, like Larry
extra bay leaf on that.
Larry Kruger didn't like him before till Dieter said something.
No, Steve-O. Tonjes catching a touchdown.
With one hand or two? One hand or two?
That's what I'm saying.
What Steve-O is saying, we're going to run out of quarterbacks.
Why didn't anyone guess a pick six from Diamador Lenore or something fun like that? Warner tips a ball,
it would be
and
up
then
to
Stout catches it. There you go.
It would be
and
up
runs
to
it back
Stout
to
with the pick six.
Now that's some shit.
Has 2 sacks.
That's some exciting shit.
because Herbert was acting a fool out there.
Oh, I don't want
You know, like,
to. We have to play the Chargers. Oh
Poor
shit.
Chargers, though, they did just lose their starting center for the season.
Yeah, Tyler Biadasz.
Yeah,
Yo, that's so Chargers though.
Yeah.
Like that's so Chargers.
they lost like.
I
three
bet they tried
tackles
the
last
fumble
year.
Rooski.
That's why I picked Pate. That's why I went with the Broncos. Last year I didn't like the Broncos, but now when I'm seeing these injuries, they're continuing to happen. They lost 3 guys in practice.
I
For
did
the
watch
Broncos?
Joe.
No, the Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now-
Chargers did.
walk one of your guys just fucking like 10
Yeah,
yards.
You talking about when Omari
Loaded
Hutchinson
shoes?
ran
Yeah,
over
man.
Tank?
Herbert out there acting up, man.
I'm hearing the Chargers have a substation of their own.
Herbert is fine unless it's the playoffs. apparently.
The saxophone.
No, I'm
getting
being serious.
louder.
There's a picture of a substation.
You saw
right
that
next to the
picture, Papa
Chargers.
J?
Papa J, you're the substation account.
Damn.
That substation.
Did you expose yourself?
He's raking in the dough
substation
right
They posted a picture of it, and it said it was like what?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's nearly
it
by
posted
south.
another
so-
picture of
We know
another
who that
tower. And
is.
it's like Zaddy.
We know who that is, but we don't know who that
It's
is.
our travel account substation.
It's probably somebody we know. Probably Bryant. It's probably
Mobile
Brian.
substation.
I can see Brian out there with the camera.
It's probably Culp doing the substation account.
They
With
said
the
that's who was
tinfoil
driving
hat.
the car to hit Kyle.
Over there raking in the views.
Driving.
If I had to pick who will be our first touchdown, I'm gonna think it's gonna be someone that we are not expecting. So that's
Juice.
what I would think.
Oh,
Oh, he's going with the Bayleaf pick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
In our Bayleaf special.
We should dress up as bay leaves and go to a game. And Juice would be like, what the fuck? You're like, why don't you dress like juice boxes or something? He's like, no, bro, you're the
No,
bay
no.
leaf, brother. Woo!
No, trust me, you're
And
the
he's like,
Bayleaf,
what the
buddy.
fuck? This kid's on drugs. We're like, yeah, man. Levi too. He likes the Ravens.
John Bear.
Yeah. If we could virtually go, that'd be cool.
Juice. Dude, actually, I went to a game the other day, the MLB Mighty Muscles. And man,
Oh.
there
Mighty
was
Muscles,
no,
like the little
fucking
fish.
nobody
Little
there.
wrestlers?
It was like maybe 200 people. It was so dead in the ballpark. It was like
oh, okay.
almost depressing. But it was one of those ones I was like, man, all I
That
wish
makes me
now
sad.
is
Because
I had
people
the
just don't
boys
go
here.
out anymore, you know.
Because
they
we
stay
could just
in
be
and
sitting here. Like they told us, they're like, "Hey, once the game starts, you can just sit wherever you want because
Oh,
there's
yeah,
gonna be so many
nobody's
people,
coming.
No one cares."
Fill it in. Just-
There was people heckling a couple of the players, and I was like, "Damn, I wish the boys were right here now, just pounding beers, and we could just be making content videos of heckling these fucking players."
honestly, when I remember being really, really little, and we'd have to do things like go see like terrible wrestling at the high school because just to go out and do something because
love
that's
that.
what was going on and like we loved it.
It'd be
But
in
like
a
now
parking
there's too
lot.
many
Like there's
options
guys that
to
like
like
make
stay
that type
home
of
and to be
videos,
entertained.
too. They'll just be like, "Hey, Tommy,
That'd be some
I
good
hear you
wrestling.
don't fucking wash your legs with soap."
Yeah, you get shot for that in New Jersey.
Just
Or go to the roller derby. They need to bring back the
really mean
roller
stuff,
derby.
but slightly weird stuff with the players. You'll be on ESPN later that evening.
The BBL roller derby. That was-
From Rossini?
What in the lingerie football league are you talking about?
Oh, Powder
man.
Puff League. That's
Hey,
awesome. I
yeah,
love that.
That'd be.
See, I'd buy that team.
Pterodomes in the
And
bathroom.
who would be
I
the
would love
sponsor?
to be the coach or the thong guy.
Have you ever seen the
whatever
coaches
girls
from that
wear.
league, dude?
Sponsored
Outer
by
thongs.
Kinlaw. Nobody beats our meats.
I've seen clips of those coaches just losing their fucking shits. Like
Oh, no.
wild.
They make.
Most man baby shit you've ever seen in your life.
Oh yeah, the Oklahoma drills with the girls or in regular football. You mean?
Just the coaches.
I love the Oklahoma drills. That's the most fun because it takes brains, not just brawn. It's all about leverage and all about
Be quick.
angles.
Be quick. Be
When
low.
you do the Oklahoma drill, you can fuck a big man up if you know where to go.
Go hard.
But time has to stop in that moment, and that doesn't happen for everyone. It happened for Sherlock Holmes in the movies.
Inter squad competition.
Like if
counter, left strike
is it,
to right
Sherlock
ear.
that's what I'm saying, because and I know you guys know this. Like for some people, like when shit goes down, the time like stops. They like are chill, and they see everything. Other people are shitting their pants, and their heart rate is pumping, and their chests are pumping out, and they're like in panic mode and like flight. But some people just know how to fight and know what they're doing, and so that's when time stops for those people, and they know what you're gonna throw, where you're gonna kick, where you're gonna punch. That's the beauty of that.
Makes a
It's
man
a
out of
rare
you.
talent. A rare talent.
Make a
I don't want to sound
I
like
fought a dude from the Citadel. He learned
I don't.
that.
I don't want to sound kind of cocky,
A gladiator.
but there was a point in my life
I hit
where
him.
I'm
He
not
spit
proud
out
of-
teeth and blood. He said, "I'm done."
that I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
proud of. I used to get into a lot of like altercations, and all I will say is like the person who does not want to fight is always the one that wins.
Yeah.
Generally.
Well, you don't. Yeah, I mean, because you really don't want it to go down, because then you got to pick the guy up and like give him the
When you
smelling
got a big
salts.
dick, you don't need to swing it around. You know what I'm saying?
whoa.
Why are we talking about dicks?
It dangles on its own. You know what I'm saying?
2354 here, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't
and
even say
we-
fuck the
We've
Rams yet.
officially gone to Darwin's theories now.
This is the late owl edition.
This is the uncensored version.
After the station ID things
Long dick.
We
can
call
get
it
sticky.
deep purple, ladies and gentlemen. Deep purple.
Yeah.
Catch me outside the bank.
It went
Trust.
from Darwin's Diaries to Darwin's Hustle magazine.
They got like black lights and
the
dry
diaries,
ice,
big boy.
sitting in a chair, fucking purple robe, crown royal bag.
Crazy just has no words for us. He just put
With,
dot dot
with-
dot dot.
with the feathers around. The-
What is in that bag? Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, you know what's in that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Poker chips and condoms. baby.
That's why we have to play. That's why we have to play Jackbox again.
Swear
Papa
I-
J,
Mhm.
Papa J, did you ever really experience Jackbox with us? Did you ever play? I don't remember.
Only one time, and that
Oh,
was
what a shame.
extremely fun. But I was
That's
in
a
the chat
gosh
doing
darn
it.
shame.
Oh man.
Oh, no, that's
I
not
did
I
it
used
on
to
the
love
chat.
those. What was those Friday nights or Saturday nights?
Yeah,
Friday
Friday
night.
nights. Waiting on the fiance to get home. I'm like, you know what? We'll just play some Jackbox with the boys while we wait for her to get home.
Yeah,
We used to
man.
jack it good. We used to jack it real good.
You jacked it real good.
That was the birth of the dangling strangler.
Yeah, and the USS Bonner.
Wow.
Legends.
We got Love
guys,
is Pain, of course,
Yeah.
lollipops for everyone.
It's starting to get close to time to go. I mean,
Whoa, love is Pain lollipops on sale.
hey, Kenny, did you see those pictures I sent?
Yeah, what is that? Is that a
The last
substation in your
one
Why are
neighborhood?
you sending him
Jay
dick
was
pics,
referring
bro?
to earlier.
Oh,
That's the Chargers practice facility, right?
So we're
there.
gonna
Told you I
blame
don't wanna
their
see that
injuries
growth.
are getting blamed on this tower? Is that what's going on?
Put lotion
or is
on
it
it.
or is it the spacecraft that's hovering
Check
above
this
it?
Just
EMS.
read the caption by the electric
But
substation. though.
that's
it.
why I ended my little Kenny show like that, because that's what's coming, man. Substation has arrived. It's going to land directly on the stadium.
I mean, I know for a fact growing up in the South, we had these high energy power lines near where I grew up, like in the back of this trailer park. And then one day, apparently they changed the regulations because you couldn't have anything built within so many feet of the high power lines. And they made us demolish our shed because technically it was
It was a fire hazard.
It was a building that you would spend time in that was not in the new build zone for the high power lines, and we had to demolish the shed.
Did Aaron
so
Brockovich
It was not a
come
living
over with-
facility.
looking like Julia Roberts?
Well, she's starting something up right now. I forgot what it was. She's back at it, folks.
Hey, we have high voltage lines out west, and there is not a building anywhere near them.
Yeah, they regulate that shit.
So,
It was trash.
I
I mean,
wonder
there's
why.
like this
Not us.
humongous strip just goes all the way.
Mhm.
It's like it is crazy. It's
And isn't the
Yeah.
substation technically something that accepts low
It's-
power? And
Yeah,
then
it's
amps it up
ELF,
before they fucking
low
send it out?
frequency. Yeah, of course.
Well, it
Of course.
accepts low frequency, but doesn't the whole point of the substation to ramp it up to send it back
But
out?
you just
We
Just so you
call
know,
it a
there's a-
nothing burger. Nothing
Yeah,
to
it's-
see here.
there's
Nothing
also-
to see here.
there's also a soccer stadium there, and not stadium, but a field where people practice all the time, and they're not getting.
That's like
hurt,
part
so.
of the whole thing with the power. grid. You
guys,
have to up and
guys,
down.
in one of those pictures from the electric substation, it shows the substation over Kazar's because There was a report that we were going to practice there, ended up being false. That shows you the actual size of that substation. And
so
that
The
is
one-
crazy
The one
big.
in LA or the one in
But
Santa Clara. Yes,
say-
that is crazy.
that
By the way-
substation
big substation.
confirmed.
Whoa.
Electrical
that
substations
substation in
act as
Santa
critical.
Clara, though,
Sorry, go ahead.
that is the same size that it was in 1984.
Mhm.
It has not grown any.
They serve as critical turning points in the power grid. They change either electricity voltage from high to low or low to high.
2014.
So no matter what, when they say it's a
Yeah.
low voltage facility, it's still either putting out or getting high voltage from one of those lines. That's the whole point of a substation.
Yeah, but the thing is that
currently
there
in
are, I
Fayetteville,
think
North
there are
Carolina.
7.
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Mm.
There are 7 different substations, and they have built more substations in that area. But the one right next to the 49ers facility, it hasn't grown, and there's not more power going to it or less power to go into it since 1984.
Mm.
There was a substation that's a mile away that was expanded, and that's the one that most people think that was expanded, but it's not the one that was next to the San Francisco 49ers facility. There was another one a mile away that was expanded, and everybody's thinking that it's that one by the San Francisco 49ers facility, which is not.
According to
Who are you
Santa
taking?
Clara, though, in 2014, that substation by the San Francisco 49ers practice facility underwent a major expansion.
It did not. It did not. The
So you're
one that
saying the city of
that is
Santa
talking
Clara is
about
lying?
is talking about the Mission substation, which the Mission substation is close to the 49ers facility, but it's a mile away. That's the only one that was grown. It's not the substation exactly next to our practice field. They're talking about the Mission substation, and the Mission substation is a mile away, and that was expanded in 2014. The substation next to the facility it was never expanded whatsoever, and it's been the same size.
So the city of
since
Santa Clara
1984.
is lying, and they didn't do a major expansion there. is what
No,
you're saying.
they did, but it's the one that's a mile away,
So-
not the one right next to it.
So I think I can speak on this, and I don't want to be condescending to what Papa J is saying.
This guy.
In 2014, something was happening in Silicon Valley. They were expanding more power. And so if they build a bigger substation a mile away, I believe that. Now, the Niners never, played there, because of course they were in Candlestick Park. But my thing is that with the city of Santa Clara, if they're saying, and you can go to their public records and figure it out, that maybe if they're saying that the one where the Niners are playing, expanded, these are people who, run the city of Santa Clara. I will take their word for it because there are people who are the engineers that are responsible of that. And so I'm not trying to say that one is right and one is wrong, but yeah, they did expand the one a mile away.
Okay, so
Yes.
nothing burger.
Yeah, this is
Wish I was at Mall of America today. Raven, Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, and Jacoby Lane were all just chilling at the Mall of America today, apparently.
Were they having orange Julius's?
They were riding roller coasters inside.
Is Orange Julius still open?
No. Hey, look at
Also-
my babysitter.
Also, I don't want to sound like an old guy,
you like
but
those
I really
Amazonians.
wish they did not
Sacagawea?
build a
You
stadium
bet your ass I did.
right there.
That's a voodoo girl.
I've
right
always
there.
said this: if you're gonna go and leave San Francisco, you should have built it in San Jose.
yeah.
But-
This one. That's exactly what this says. Is the mission is the data centers or whatever you have. Silicon Valley was the mission
Yeah, yeah.
upgrade, but it also said that the substation was upgraded during the construction of Levi's too.
Yeah,
Uh
The one
oh.
right across the street.
because
Man, sucks to have your
Upgraded
stadium
and
named after me.
expanded
That's
are
rough.
two different words, though.
so the point is that when you build a stadium right there, that stadium needs power, and so I would not be surprised if they had to either put more power on it or expand the thing that's right next to it. At the end of the day, I've always said this: it was a dumb location to put the stadium in, but that's just my opinion. You know, this is an old fart who like misses where the Niners used to play before.
I don't know if you guys remember. Probably
use the word
not.
expansion right there.
The first
So
time,
basically,
Mall of America's cool, by the way, Low, the truth. If you've never been
Minnesota?
to the Mall of
Believe
America,
it.
it's pretty crazy.
is it Minnesota?
Yes, sir. Minnesota
Yeah.
is insane.
I urge you guys to watch Carlos. What was his name? Carlos.
Mencia?
No, the guy that just came out with the.
He's coming to a comedy club here.
Are you talking about Miguel Williams, guy who's hurt?
No, the documentary about the substation that they just came out with. And,
Kenny sent
that,
it to me. Kenny sent it to me. I seen it.
That Pablo Torres did that. Someone was
Pablo
just talking
Torres,
about it.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
don't know
someone
why
was
I
just
said
talking about it in
Carlos.
the chat, actually.
Yeah.
check it out. It explains all about the substations, and
Steve-O was talking about it.
I was like, who the hell is?
it tells you which one was actually expanded in everything else, and also it talks about the
And Pablo
EMFs
does
that
good
were
reporting,
that's coming out of that substation, and it says that by the time it hits the field, it's at 50 EMFs. I believe that's the right word. But when it really affects you is when it's at 50,000 EMFs instead of 50. 50 is nothing compared to 50,000.
So I'm guessing they don't
basically,
do that.
you're getting nothing. You're getting a nothing burger by the time
Which you can control in a practice, like when you know what time it's going to be. Look, that station isn't going to go up and want to get sued, guys, by every football player. It's just come on, think about it. Use your brains, folks.
We gonna
use your brains.
They gonna spin that thing like a top. They not taking a hit.
Hey, we got to get out of here, folks, because my internet is starting.
Yeah, we've been on too long.
So,
yes.
Speaking of, electrical substations, I'm just kidding. I don't even live near one.
You live near a canyon. Oh no!
What happened to Daniel?
He knew it was coming.
Yeah, stop.
Dude, it was just the substation he's living next to.
There he is.
There
He's
is.
back. I think that's the.
Yeah, it actually said having trouble connecting to the internet.
I think we don't have enough water to keep you
we're
on
getting
the
out of
internet.
here. We're talking about EMFs and stuff, and I'm glitching out. That's just funny.
That was a good band.
But as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams. And